Guys, Dubois down early. Dubois down early. Holy shit. I turned around to get a drink, to get a drink. They said, don't close your eyes. I shouldn't have closed my eyes. Oh, and Dubois lands a punch back. Oh, this is going to be a good old-fashioned. Oh, man, this is going to be a good fight right here. Oh, God, heavyweights like you want to see them, right? Not juiced to the gills, not guys that could also play center for the Knicks. Just regular, huge guys punching the life out of each other. And Wardley, he's squaring up, but he's getting momentum with. Oh, and you see that right there. I was literally just telling y'all, he's squaring up, but he's getting a lot of torque out of that punch right there with the right. Oh, and now Dubois with the takedown. That's gonna win him the round. No, I'm just kidding. It's not MMA. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everybody live on YouTube, Twitch, X, and TikTok. Appreciate y'all live right now. We are watching Wardley Dubois. We also have BackLash coming out. Oh, and an uppercut from Wardley, mostly blocked by Dubois. Not blocked. He was crashing in, so it just didn't land flush. But, man, Wardley, oh, and Dubois with a nice jab cuts Wardley off just before he's able to even gain momentum on that punch. That's what Dubois is going to have to do. He's not going to be able to bang it out with Wardley. That's a fool's mission. But what he can do is be first, be the disruptor, be the guy that breaks his momentum and does not allow him to do things like that, catching that uppercut. And now Dubois crashes in. Wardley catches him with a counter right. They're up against the ropes. Referee separates. The tension in this fight already. You can just feel it. The tension in this fight, you can feel it. Could feel like it feels like it could end at any moment right now. I'm fucking shaking. This is how much of a boxing virgin I am. Oh, I watched fights for a long time before I had sex. A long time. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, no, it was kind of a long time. Champ, I'm going to put it in the chat because ain't nothing faster than that. But only person that can come in is Machine Gun Matt. Damn, I did that. Yo, 21,000 watching us right now. That's crazy. I mean, hit the like, hit the sub. Most of you won't. That's all right. But we're live every. Oh, and Wardley throws a wild shot as Dubois catches him with the jab coming in. These are the things that Dubois is going to have to do. Wardley stumbles a bit as he lets go of a shot. You know, if you could say that Wardley's the one to be right now because he has the knockdown. But I'll be honest, guys, just from my years of watching boxing, I'm looking at this and Wardley seems a little shaky. There's something about him that seems a little not settled in, right? Even though he's had some really significant moments, and that speaks to how good he is, right? If he settles in, Dubois is done. If Dubois can keep him from catching a groove, this is where that success is going to be. Matt, I sent the link to the YouTube and the Twitch chat. If you're on X, it's at InfightingFX. The same thing as X. INFIGHTINGFX. And we are watching the replay. Wardley catches him on the top of the head. No, champ, it's not open to anybody but Matt. I'm sorry. First of all, I can't even send it to that chat. I only can send it to Twitch and YouTube. So, I can send it to X, but I'll do that in a little bit. All right, guys. Here we are, round 2. And I'll be honest, it felt like we fought 5 rounds in that round 1. Damn it, BackLash is starting. I'm covering it for fightsatw.com. Make sure you go to fightsatw.com. We have special scoops in boxing, wrestling, everything. This was a huge week, actually, for Fights ATW. Shout out to 3 writers from fightsatw.com that won the boxing awards. Shout out to Abe Gonzalez, my boss. Shout out to Ryan O'Hara, my former colleague, Ryan O'Hara, I should say. And then I want to say it was Jacob that won. Fuck, I'll find out in a little bit. I'll look it up. But shout out to all of them. Honestly, everybody should win from there. I'm not even being biased. Oh, and now Dubois slugs a right hand over the head of Wardley. Yo, this tension feels crazy right now. Crazy. This tension is like, it's not as crazy as the first round, I'll be honest, coming off that knockdown, but it just feels like the energy is right here in front of us. Like it at any moment, this thing just is going to turn violent. That's how it feels right now. And Dubois is settling in, guys. This is what you're starting to see. The fight started out really, really fast, and a more fast-paced, a less methodical fight certainly always favored Wardley, okay? And now Dubois lands. Now Dubois lands another big right hand. He catches him at the end of the right hand. However, he was just past the target, so he didn't have as much pop on it, but he did catch him at the end of that punch, so it was significant. It looked like Wardley was hurt. I didn't think he was hurt, but his body and the way he was going back, I think Dubois sensed maybe a little bit like he was hurt, thought he smelt blood, but beautiful jab. And now Dubois is doing what he does. He lands the jab and then a big right hand behind it. Wardley seems stunned. Yo, these guys are just the toughest motherfuckers in combat sports. I don't want to hear anybody's fucking name on this UFC 328. You know what? You want to tell me somebody's tougher on that card? Come back when that fight's boring. There, I said it. I mean, of course I want to watch it and we're going to watch it, but it could be boring as shit. Let's be honest. This is fucking dynamite inside a fucking box of fireworks inside a Chinese warehouse in the back of a Asian kid's gaming facility. That one got away from me, but you get what I'm saying. And the round's over. Wardley has a little blood on his right eye. I don't know where it came from. Maybe it came from somewhere else, but he does have a slight mouse right here on the right. Yeah, champ, BackLash is on. They are starting. What is this? Oh, it's the Braun Breaker Seth Rollins match first. No Dynamite is on Wednesday. Oh, that's funny. Hilarious. Beautiful right hand from Dubois. Beautiful defense as he answers the phone, as he leans out, right? You want to keep yourself a target. You don't want to be squared. Leans out, answering the phone, avoids the shot, and then just comes right back. Almost a pull counter there. If the pull counter was thrown with more impact in mind, right? Not say it's not impactful, but it's mostly because it's the punch you don't see coming, right? Not necessarily because you're able to generate a shit ton of momentum, you know, with that fast, slow twitch muscle. Not fast, slow. Oh, nice body shot from Dubois. Throws that first jab to the head and then that second one to the body. The hell did the commentator just say F that's... Did you just say Dubois is gay? No, he didn't say that. All right, so the fan zone has it 1 round apiece. Wardley has the extra point because of the first round knockdown on Dubois. If you're just joining us in round 1, within the opening seconds of the fight, Wardley scores a knockdown. Dubois uses his jab masterfully to put himself back into position, and now he lands a big right. He lands a big right. Wardley does, and Dubois takes a knee. Dubois takes a knee. Is that going to end up being the smartest move of the night? Will that end up giving him the chance to survive? Or is it too late and that's over with? And Wardley already smells the blood. He's moving in like a shark, methodical, not blowing his load, not over-generating, not overthrowing. Oh, but he just took a big swipe with the right hand. Aaron Judge going for the fence in the bottom of the 9th to walk it off, but he whiffed like shit. And now Dubois ties up. Dubois smart. He remembers the Joe Joyce fight. He learned a lot from that fight. For all the criticism that he got, he learned a lot from that fight. And now they're slugging it out. He's making it ugly. See, this is not the fight that would favor Dubois normally, but because we're in a situation where Dubois may be still recovering, trying to get his feet under him, this is smart. This is buying him time. This is the kind of stuff that you do when you're a veteran and you hit the guy with the right and you say, "Get the fuck out of here, you kickboxer." I'm just kidding. That was a joke. He's beating real fighters in boxing. Oh, and a beautiful jab from Dubois. He is jabbing his fucking ass off. This isn't combat sports, kid. This is a sweet science, champ. Oh, and Wardley answers with the right, but he doesn't look right now. I don't know. I can say that Wardley certainly done the better work in this round, but ultimately, I can't say that he's not the one that's more hurt, or I can't say that he's the one that's not hurt the most. Fuck it. God damn it. This is so good. I can't even fucking form sentences. Holy shit, guys. Holy fucking shit. Forget what Matt said. Dynamite is fucking right now. It is where the fuck they are in the UK, because I forgot. Don Charles. Shout out to Don Charles. Shout out to Stan Dubois. For real. But shout out to Don Charles. The Don. You know what I mean? Oh, I see somebody. Matthew, can we even contain this energy that's going on here? Oh my God, I forgot. Damn it. I can't hear you, champ. Nah, nothing.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Okay. I was plugged into the wrong thing.
Yeah, you sound good now. All right, guys. We are round 4. Matt, how do you have it? No, I'm just kidding. That's pretty fucking
bro. It's been Wardley. But Dubois' game, bro.
You could give Dubois that second round for sure.
He's trying to shake that quitter in him. That's for sure. You can tell he's fighting it. 2 knockdowns for Mr. Wardley.
Yeah,
I got 240 in the round.
Hey, you see 4. Wardley try to do the head roll, dude. That's the old way to try to like fuck up there.
I was saying the same
give him a cut or something.
As my brother texted it to us in the group, I said the same thing. It was super smart for him.
Oh my God! A big right on Wardley.
Oh God! What a shot! What a
heavyweight! Oh my God! How is he still up? Bro, fuck Fury getting up on Wilder. That man didn't even leave his feet.
Bro, he's got like the head like a Samoan or something. Bro, what is he? He
is a monster. He is an animal. God, and I'm fucking just like missing Seth and.
Bro, but yeah, like smart of Wardley not to rush in. Don't get caught like AJ. Take your time. This dude will have. It's been proven every time he's been stopped. He's been looking at the ref count to 10. So this man will quit. Just keep the pressure on him. But Daniel Dubois cracking Wardley with shots.
Cracking. It's weird, dude. It's weird because it's like when I look at this fight and I say like, oh, like who's doing the thing? Oh, and another big right over the shoulder lands flush on Wardley. Yep. Both men holding on. But when I look, I'm like, dude, Dubois doing the better work. Dubois doing the sustainable work behind the jab. I'm not saying he's winning the fight. And I'm not saying he's less hurt or more hurt. And now Dubois seems to smell blood. Mm-hmm. Yo, that's getting nasty. You see that work? He used the glove, the inside glove to rake across the face.
He's just.
Yep. Hey, we know them tactics. Hey, we're from Border Wars, champ. We know them. I'll throw my left with the elbow on the side. What are you talking about? And now a shot to the back of the head from Dubois. I don't like that shit, bro. If I was the ref, I already told him the first shot. I'm taking a point.
I mean, but the ref's been real lenient here, letting the boys.
He has. No, he's been great.
He's been letting them fight great. I think
he's been great.
Coming into this fight, he knew what kind of fight this was going to be, and he's letting them work. It's been a great fight.
These guys have really brought it. Where are you at in round 4?
I'm coming up under the minute. I'm having to reset it though.
I'm on 15 seconds. That's crazy because you're usually way ahead of me. Oh shit.
Yeah, well, I'm in the midst of like the transition from here to there.
I'll pause it. Where are you at?
No, keep going. You're
okay.
because I'm up to it. I got it over there in the distance in live time. I'm just trying to keep up on time.
Got you. Yo, shout out to everybody on all 3 platforms. Hey, if you want to link in, you can. I don't mind at all.
Nah, it's cool, bro. They got plenty last week.
Oh yeah. And
It's good.
so
I am
appreciate
working
everybody.
on.
Please hit the sub and the follow. Oh, and there's that big right.
Am I loud? I feel like I'm loud.
You're not. Actually, you sound a little low. I feel like I sound loud.
I sound low. I sound loud.
No. You don't sound low. I mean,
loud.
you sound like
like in my headphones, I
not
feel like
loud.
I'm shouting.
Damn, dude, that
I'm
right
good.
hand.
Yeah, great shot.
And it's like
Well,
almost like
and
he
we're only
hides
4
it,
rounds
kind
into this
of.
fight, bro. That's the wild part. We're only
I
going
know,
into
dude. That first round felt like 3.
I thought he was.
That felt
I
like
thought
a
he
whole
was
quarter of a
done.
fight.
I thought he was
I
done in the
know.
first. I was like,
know.
oh, here it comes. It's a wrap. It's gonna be over. The end of Dubois.
Bro, this is crazy.
And then for him, not only like it's crazy they showed like his fights. For him to lose to Usyk to go and then to go on a run only to get stopped by Usyk again.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh shit! And Wardley is starting to get frustrated. You can tell as Dubois holds onto his neck.
His corner needs to keep doing the right thing and keeping him patient. Just letting him just like we were saying. Don't rush in there. You will get caught like AJ because Dubois can sit there and plant a right hand on your chin and put you out. He has the power. He is capable. Just stay pressuring him, bro, and he'll give up. That's how he lost to Joe Joyce. That's how he lost to Usyk. He was struggling against AJ because AJ eventually settled and started just warm some pressure on him.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh, beautiful jab followed by a nice right hand. Wardley ate it well, but it was just well placed.
Yes. I'm at the 52nd in round 5 now.
My gain was way up.
Way up.
Yeah, that's why I sounded loud to myself. All right, we are
now they're minute 45. Oh, good shot lands by Dubois.
What time are you at?
I'm looking at 30 seconds left in round number 5.
What the fuck? I'm at a minute 30.
Ooh, I jumped a whole minute ahead of you. You want me to pause?
How the fuck did that happen, dude? Damn, I gotta wait another minute for this fucking punch to happen. All right, I'm gonna judge Matt on how excited he gets. Oh shit!
Let me know when you get to 30 seconds.
On how excited he gets. Yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, when you get to 30, say go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because his mouthpiece as soon as his mouthpiece gets knocked out, then say go. Super thudding shots here from Dubois.
There it goes. That was nice. Punched it out of his mouth.
Yeah, seems like he kind of did it though. He like exaggerated it a bit to kind of catch that quick break.
Maybe. It would be smart if he's tired for sure.
For as damaged as Dubois is, though, he seems to have gained his senses back, and that jab is right back to just.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sharp.
And really, since the first round, it's just like there it is. It wasn't like he based his entire strategy for the first half of the fight off of it. It's just been a key to him looking really great in the fight.
Yes.
And keeping Wardley at bay too. I mean, Wardley came out the gate.
Bro, Wardley, he just hit look, they slapped him. They said, get your shit together.
God damn it, dude. Why am I so far behind?
Where are you at?
Oh God, that's like.
Did you see it yet in the corner? Are you in the round break yet?
I'm in the round. Oh, he slapped him.
Yeah, they pulled an angel and a Danny.
God damn it, dude. What the fuck? Show it again. Damn it. I need that clip.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna sit.
I need that clip.
Right at the top of the round.
Damn it. Where your round started already?
I'm about to start. I'm about to pause as soon as they make their way to the center. As soon as the ref says go, I'm gonna pause, and you let me know when your ref says go.
All right. Well, my rest's coming up.
Let me know when he says go, though. When the timer starts.
Okay. Go.
Okay, gotcha.
I miss those. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That just brought me back to old TVV, bro. Syncing up with
250.
Ness and Doomy and fucking Mix,
I'm
like 5
250.
different people.
Dubois coming out
Yo.
strong to start the round. That's
Ooh,
crazy, bro.
yes,
Like
he
they're
did.
trying to like snap him out of it, bro. They're like, hey, like
It seems like it.
you get it together.
It seems like it.
Because Wardley's gassed. Wardley's gassed, bro.
He looks very, very tired. I mean, there hasn't been like really one time, except when he's beating his ass, have I been like, oh, I'd rather be Wardley.
Well, what's worse is like he's tired to the point where every shot he takes looks more dramatic than what it is. You know what I mean? Like his head and his body just kind of all over the place every shot he takes, even with like a simple little jab. Like look how far his head is snapping back, his body's kind of just everywhere. Wardley looks tired, bro.
Oh shit. Yo, Breaker just put him in the Ultimate Warrior slam and did the knee thing.
Oh, he did the gorilla press.
Yeah, the gorilla press into the knee breaker. Like,
bro, my uncle can do that, and he's like shorter than I am, maybe like an inch or so taller than you.
Damn.
I remember, I think he once had like surgery, and like maybe a month or so after surgery.
Wait a minute. Does he wear a mask? And did he break Batman's back? No, dude, that's crazy. That's like crazy strength,
bro. Crazy. Oh, and Wardley's getting a little rocked here.
Uh-oh.
Nice right hand lands for Daniel Dubois.
Very nice right hand.
As Wardley's gonna just
very nice.
He's weebling and wobbling, bro, but he just won't fall. Right hand again for Dubois. With just ones and twos, bros. That's what's making it worse. Is he's literally just
literally just ones and twos.
Another good 1-2 combination from Dubois. Sneaks in a hook.
And there's a hook right there that looked vicious.
Wardley just looks to hold.
Yo, shout out to everybody on Twitch,
talking to
YouTube, X, and TikTok. Please hit the sub. Please hit the follow. Infight FX live Monday through Thursday and every pay-per-view and PLE.
Dubois is shouting.
Wardley is open.
In the ear of Wardley as
he is busted. Oh, what did he say?
He's yelling, "Let's go!" in his ear. He's like talking to him. Dubois.
Oh, beautiful jab.
Cautious, letting his hands go, but his hands are low.
Oh no!
Wardley,
oh no! He's in trouble.
Into the corner.
He's fighting back though.
The ref steps in to separate him, not to stop it.
The balls of Wardley. The balls of Wardley.
Bro, he's
oh my God! The balls of Wardley. But Dubois fighting.
Slowly.
He's landing. 9 seconds left.
The round is gonna end.
Survive. Is Dubois gassed?
Bro, Wardley,
like, wait, is this bitch about to stop?
The corner is gonna really need to take a look at Fabio Wardley. Holy
hell. They are. That's such a tough job. That's a tough job, Matt. We're in the heavyweight division where a single punch can change the entire fight. You could be losing the entire fight and fucking still win. And guess what? It doesn't even have to be the heavyweight division. It could be the fucking division that we just saw with David Morrell, because that just happened with David Morrell. David Morrell just lost a fight where he was winning way more handedly than this.
Do you see his reactions though to just a simple, like not even a full contact jab? Boom. His head is snapping back. He's off balance, and he's just winging shots trying to survive.
And he was like trying to be cute at times at the end, or at the end of his run, right? Because he was winning the fight. He just never really looked great doing it. Like here's the thing: if he would have just won that decision, nobody'd be talking about that fight. Nobody would be talking about that fight. The only thing people would be talking about is it being a letdown. That was what people would have said. I think so.
I was saying, and his hip runner strong right hand. But I was saying Morrell looked like shit. He was winning, but he looked like shit as Wardley is now weebling again, but he lands an uppercut on Dubois, keeping him off him for the moment.
Wardley's nose, the bridge is busted. It is
Wardley,
like
Wardley
the levee New Orleans
in
2000. Oh my God.
If he's going to throw one shot at a time, bro, he can't just load up and fire for home runs. He's got to be like super selective with what he's doing to save the energy.
Absolutely right. But he got Wardley looking like the
Red Skull. Good jab, right hand from Dubois.
And Dubois lands a hook on Voldemort, who's missing a
His
nose.
nose has to be broke.
Yo, that no, it looks like it's like inside,
His nose looks like it's over
like
here.
inverted.
Like his nose looks like it's leaning towards like the right half of his face.
Yeah.
Oh, and a good uppercut to the body. Catches Dubois.
Uppercut. Beautiful uppercut.
Oh,
Wardley
bro.
taking the angle
that
on
body
that
shot
punch,
stiffed
Matt.
Dubois. So
Yes,
he
it
like
did.
paused him in his track. He's
See, and that's
And now
what
those hands
Dubois'
are
game
lower.
was early, and that's what Wardley should have done. He should have been adopting that, right? Like trying to at least.
Well,
I know
that
that's not
goes
his
back to
game,
what
so
we
it's
just
easier
said,
said
Mario. He needs to be way better selective with his shots. Don't swing for the
Way
home run. If
better.
you're gonna go one at a time, place them punches right where they need to be. Because
Yo,
look,
it's
now the
crazy.
hands of Dubois are low. Now he's breathing deep.
Exactly. You said that just as he fucking whiffed another huge
Like,
Aaron Judge.
Like, don't forget, he's a big man, but he's a big muscular man. He needs way more energy.
Exactly. Oh, that's yo.
Another quick headbutt. There's a
Dubois
lot of
like-
headbutts in this fight, bro.
He's so confused. He's like, wait, this guy's still here. What is going
Mhm.
on right now?
Yeah.
How is this guy still here?
Oh, and a good one, too.
Oh, and a big left and a big right from Dubois. Wardley fighting back with all his might. God damn, you got to give him some credit.
But as you said, Mario, he does not want to go away as he comes right back, firing back, does Wardley. In the center of the ring, they exchange jabs. Both men are looking exhausted. Wardley lands a right hand, but not enough to keep him on him. Oh, good low blow. Oh, these shots are coming low to the body. Wardley swinging and winging. Daniel Dubois exchanging with him. A fight breaks out here. Connections from Dubois clean on the chin. But here comes Wardley right back.
Wardley.
Both men. Oh, come on, ref. What are you doing, ref?
What are you doing? That was not the bell, you fucking idiot.
Oh, come on, ref. And the referee interrupts one of the best exchanges in heavyweight boxing that you've seen. The ref gets in the way as we make our way into round number 8. What a fire fight here.
Holy shit, dude. Yo, I'm going to run and get my Zin. Hold on.
Go for it, bro. I'll cover for you here, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, Daniel Dubois and Fabio Wardley exchanging giant punches, giant lefts and rights, as it seemed like Dubois was coming on, but as Fabio Wardley landed what was a crisp and beautiful body shot onto Daniel Dubois, seemingly slowing him down enough for him to slow that pace of that fight to where he could come back and possibly you could score that round for him. As they slap Dubois again. Wow. I understand you want to keep your man motivated. You want to keep your man locked in. But if he's taking ones and twos in the heavyweight division on the chin, how many times are you going to slap him? Round number 8 begins. Both men in the center of the ring. Dubois and Wardley comes out with jabs apiece, exchanging. Dubois backs up Wardley, keeps him into the headlock. Mario, they slapped Dubois again.
No, they did not.
Yeah, it was a quick little. But here they go, exchanging jabs again, and Wardley and Dubois.
I got y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the slap around the world here in just a bit. I just gotta clip it on my end.
Oh, now see, you can tell these guys are both tired as they
very tired. Both are very tired
as they switch over to the technical face first defense, exchanging jabs with each other, seemingly willing to take the little peppers of shots.
Yo, I don't know if those
Frampton scorecard comes in 68-65 for Dubois.
You gave Dubois,
and Dubois hits him with another good right hand.
Oh shit! Beautiful right hand from Dubois.
Wardley needs to be careful, bro, because Wardley's turning too much to the side where it's almost looking like he's turning his back. Needs to be careful. If this was America, fight's over.
Ooh.
Good jab from Wardley. Dubois answers back with a double jab of his own. Dubois staying really composed, keeping his guard high, but ready to engage back with the slower Wardley. Dubois, see, he's getting square. He needs to be careful. Look, as he resets to the center of the ring. Wardley fighting off the ropes and into the corner area as Dubois and Wardley work in the clinch. Deep breath from Wardley. Look at that shit, bro. He can't do it. Like I said, his nose has to be
Oh
broke.
shit!
Oh, big 1-2 misses. Wardley come from Wardley. Dubois comes back with a 1-2 of his own. As
Breaker
both
picks up
men
the win.
figured. As both
Oh my
men
bad. Did you
played.
want me to spoil?
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I figured. It's like I said, Backlash to me seems like a nothing Backlash right now.
Like a nothing. Like,
It's like
hey,
a bunch of matches that
let's see how much more money
we
can make out of
didn't book
Mania.
on WrestleMania. We're gonna put right
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Jelly Roll didn't have an official match, so we need a third night for WrestleMania.
Well, Jelly Roll's already been paid, and
That's true.
He
did his spot for the night, so.
we paid him in
Here.
advance, so he owes us a match. We got to figure something out here.
Well, I'll tell you what, neither him or Pat McAfee gave as much fucking
a
heart.
good jab!
Oh my God! Beautiful jab. And Dubois seems now ready to try to push the gas on this thing.
But Dubois got to
Maybe
be careful
because he
about getting
smells
square
blood,
like
maybe
that,
because
Mario. He
he's
can't
tired.
get square. Oh, good uppercut from Dubois.
Oh, beautiful uppercut from Dubois.
As they exchange again. Now you get involved, ref. There you go.
Like he
Split
was
him up.
doing fucking Matt's mitt. Like he was doing fucking mitts, Matt. Yeah. Yo, seriously, like, you know what I'm saying? It was that fucking
it was
that, you know what I mean? Exactly. Yeah, and that's all he did, turn it over, but it had such a big effect for two reasons. One, you're supposed to turn your punches over. That's why they hurt, the snap. The other thing is that he's fucking got bricks in his hands. You know what I mean? And fucking cow shit in his arms. I don't know what to say about that. I was going to try to say something cool, but I couldn't.
As much as we talked about Mr. Larry Hazard and Chris Mannix on my show last week during the Benavidez fights, this man called Frampton, giving every round but the knockdown rounds to Dubois, is crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, for sure, that started at 4-0 Wardley, bro. 4-0 Wardley. It's not 3-1.
Oh, well. Here's the other thing that I'm gonna tell you. Dubois was up probably 3-0 before the first round bell sounded. They're taking a look at Wardley's right eye, which is starting to get a little ghastly. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, but they're squeezing the.
Did he blow his nose?
He broke the bridge of his nose, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Though, look, did he blow his nose though? Look how inflated he is from the nose to the orbital bone.
No, I see it, dude.
He like real quick.
Yo, if that thing is broken and he just ate that pain and gave him a fucking poker face, yo, I want to be that motherfucker when I grow up.
You're the world champion, bro. You have, bro.
I want to be him when I grow up.
Bro, do not forget, Fabio Wardley is the world heavyweight fucking champion. He needs to be that way.
Tough as balls, bro. Tough as balls.
Oh, and you know right hand lands.
Oh, beautiful. This is why I'll always say MMA is better at propaganda.
Dubois, this guy going for the kill here.
One of the most dangerous combat sports guys, and yet MMA gives us Fedor.
Wardley Wardley trying to land some good shots to get Dubois off him, but Dubois is coming in for kills with evil.
Oh my God, Chad he smells it, Chad. Yo, the referee covered in blood right now. Covered in blood.
Bro, Wardley has had
for Backlash. That's crazy.
Wardley has had to lost a ton of blood, bro. He might need to go to the fucking hospital. Wardley now trying to fight out of the corner, but Dubois has him trapped there. Coming over the top with right hands, but a big miss. He has to be careful.
Wardley just missed.
Wardley has been landing that right back uppercut. He has to be careful with those over the top misses like that because he's bending right over for one.
My wonder is if he even has the power to generate to make Dubois back up or shift the fight.
I think he's just naturally heavy-handed, bro, because he's been in this situation. He's been in these situations before his last 5-6 fights, bro.
But we saw Dubois eat the hardest shot he's had at the freshest time in the fight for him, and he was able to at least get up. So you got to assume, unless he can, become Superman and get back to that first round power, I don't know. I don't know if Dubois keeps up with him for every round. He loses power. It seems Dubois starts to get more
and a good right hand from Wardley.
Beautiful right hand from Wardley.
Answers your question a little bit as Dubois keeps
Masterfully
coming,
right
and he
there,
lands a right hand of his own.
Big right hand. A big right hand on Wardley. Now a
Dubois
left.
is
Now
now
another
coming.
now
Wardley's
another left.
bouncing
Wardley.
around on the ropes. Could
He's
this
on
be
the
the
rope,
finish?
right? And he's throwing back.
Oh, he's falling over, bro. But he just won't. His body just won't let him go
Will
down.
not quit, dude.
His
He's
body just
throwing
refuses to go
more
down as he
punches
leans
than
back off a
Dubois,
right hand
but
from
Dubois
Dubois.
picked his moment.
Oh,
Dubois has picked
gassed.
his moment.
Dubois gassed. They gotta stop this, bro. His
Oh,
corner
and
has
the
to stop
beautiful
this.
left hand catches Wardley as he sized up Dubois for
Bro,
a big
he's
punch
not
that
defending
never even
himself.
was thrown.
He is not properly defending himself. Wardley's corner needs to stop this fight. Daniel Dubois is landing clean shots. Wardley's hands can't even cover his face as he
Oh man, Matt,
as he limps back to his corner to end the round.
This is why you're sometimes a bit the devil, because injecting that conversation right now, oh my God. You right now, I mean, you're fucking right, Matt. Oh my God. Oh my God.
This replay, bro. He can't defend himself
right there.
Bro, he can't defend himself. Look, boom.
You're right.
Look, that's right there.
Oh my God. And that uppercut.
If he is square when he does it, it's gonna hit him on the button, though.
He's getting he's
gonna
eat a big right hand. He's gonna eat a big right counter, and it's gonna be bad. This is what I'm saying though, Matt. Dude, at this level, it's really hard for them trainers to stop it. And you're right, they should. They should. He's not defending himself. His fucking nose, the bridge of his nose.
I don't care what level. I don't care what level. He's taking the beating, bro. He's taking it, bro, and just patting him in the back and sending him back out there.
That's like asking Hillary or Trump to drop out of the race a week before.
He can't even fucking stand. Look, he almost fell.
No.
He almost fell.
Oh no, that's it. No, you're right. Listen,
he almost fucking fell.
No,
it's
over.
It's
over. You're right.
It's over.
Thank God the ref. Yeah, it's over. No, we're good. Wardley, you fought hard. This is not a fight that you lose.
Bro, he almost fucking fell.
I know. I saw him.
I saw him. Stop it. Why? No. What are we checking here? Stop
he's
the
gonna
fight.
crash out.
What are we checking?
He's gonna crash out here.
Why are we looking at his vision? He almost fucking fell trying to stand on his feet. Stop the fight. If they continue this, he's gonna die.
Oh my God, they're letting it continue. Oh my God, dude. Oh, this is gonna.
Oh my God, the round continues as Dubois
so nervous right now.
Hunts down Wardley, who is content to stay on the ropes, but that's really his only option here. He is not even able to stay on his feet. He's hovering around his corner to hear instructions. As Wardley is the true wounded animal, but he is not dangerous.
He lined him up for that right. It's only a matter of time.
He is the legless man in an ass-kicking competition at this moment, and he is getting worked. This is what pillar to post, post to pillar really looks like as Dubois is working Wardley across the ring.
Dude, absolutely. And look at his legs. They're stompy, right?
He can't stand.
He's still not there. Look at that. Look at his legs. He's not gliding. He's not sliding.
It's like Dubois is like,
I'm not going to stop this,
ref. Dubois doesn't want to knock him out. Look at him. He's not even like full go on him. Look, watch the delivery on these punches here.
Hands down at all times.
Now he's patting him.
No, those are all desperate Hail Mary type punches too.
I'm saying, look at the punches from Dubois. Now Dubois kind of like letting him make it. He's just patting him now. He knows it's not going to take much.
Hey, he called the bruv. He called the bruv to put that bet in for round 11.
Bruv.
Yeah.
Put them on 11. I got him.
Mark it down for round 11, bruv.
Yeah, Dubois just working.
And then the guy on the other phone was like,
but if you're Dubois, still land to the body on this man. Keep the air out of him. Don't let him get his breath back.
He's broken, dude. He's broken. Look at his face. He's broken.
Big miss from Wardley. As Dubois is not even like being like he literally took like a quarter step back, bro, and that was his defense. But that shot as he lands a great jab from Dubois.
Beautiful jab.
Wardley hands up on the ropes as Dubois.
Oh, nice.
Dubois does not want to put him out here, bro. He's there. If there's ever what a sitting duck also would look like, bro, Fabio Wardley is that right here. This is fish in a barrel, sitting ducks. This is the broadside of the barn, bro. I don't know what other phrase you want me to use here, but this man is ready to go. He's fucking cooked. Take him out the oven, put him on the table, put the fixings inside. This motherfucker is ready. Put him out of his misery already.
And the problem is that there's still 2 full rounds.
Of
Full
punishment.
rounds
Of
for him
punishment.
to not have any real shot to win this,
No,
right?
bro.
No
Rush-
real. Oh, that body shot that had to hurt.
Oh, and another right hand from
Oh, a
Dubois.
big right hand.
This
No, that's
motherfucker just
gotta be
refuses
it.
to go down, bro.
Oh, look at him walking, bro. Oh
his
no.
brain.
Oh
This is
no.
all body. This is all autopilot.
This is all
bro.
body. This is what happens.
His
when you
brain
make
is off.
Professional boxing, the sport of your choice. All right. This is what happens when you make boxing your profession.
Bro.
Is what happens is you go and you live in the gym and you
saying?
work in the gym and you spend so many hours in the gym, eating around the gym, sleeping around the gym, right? Picking up your kids around the gym. All of that around the gym to the point where the gym begins to live in you. And when you're clocked out up here, it doesn't matter because
Bro.
physically you still have the muscle memory just going through the motions. Oh my God. Look at his
The commentary on the zone is calling for the fight. The crowd sounds disgusted by the replays. As round 11
I don't understand.
prepares, Fabio Wardley
Oh God, they're going
stands to his feet.
round 11, guys.
Dubois darts across the ring.
Positive vibes for
Maybe
Wardley.
this is round 11, bruv. Let's see if we get him out of here.
Yeah, the bruv's about to make a bunch of money because now Wardley.
Bro,
big
no matter
jab.
what
I was
happens,
Wardley moving a little bit sharper, but
no matter the finish of this fight, rush Wardley to the hospital.
That's
a
it.
right hand finishes the fight. Daniel Dubois, two-time heavyweight champion of the world. Can he get a third beating from Usyk?
You're a hater. Yo, let the man live for 24 hours, Matt. Come on, champ.
Now, great win from Dubois. He was tested, faced adversity, got slapped around a couple times by Wardley and his trainer, seemingly locked in, outlasted the big man. But now, Mario, the real question is, as I did tease Usyk, does the teammate Moses Itama come to avenge his boy and face Dynamite Daniel Dubois next?
Yo, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he runs it. Like Dubois didn't go through that hell just now to like get served up to a young boy. You know what I mean? He didn't just go through that war right there. What's up?
Look, bro, I get that, bro, but now you
don't got But let's not do that though, because we both been watching this sport a long time, so I know as well as I do that there are such things as step aside money and voluntary defense and sanctioning body exemption. So and by the way, no fighters do that, right? No fighters go on a murderer's row. When's the last time you saw a major star in boxing continue to fight a murderer's row of fighters? It just doesn't happen that way.
I mean, bro, but you've run through the gauntlet already. What other options do you have? And Usyk's kind of in control of his own destiny. It's not like you can pick to unify with this man.
I think it's not that it's crazy that you're saying that. It's crazy that you're wrong. You should be right, right? And
no, don't get me wrong. The politics of boxing, I completely understand.
No, it's not even the politics. It's not even that. Look, Mech said, if I'm Dubois, why the fuck am I fighting Moses next for? And that's the thing is, we're already programmed for this, right? So what did Floyd say? What did Floyd say in his press conference, Matt? What did he say? He said boxing has changed. The economics of boxing has changed. The fundamental structure of how the finances pay out and who's in charge of what has changed so much so he almost stepped out on a fucking fight that he could have gotten sued for. Thank God they renegotiated, right? But for him, big prize fights are worth more today because exhibitions also pay, right? And so you got Usyk we are all saying the same thing. Who's he going to fight? Who's he going to fight? He's going to fight Moses? No, because they found somebody. They found a fucking kickboxer to just bring him out and pedal him out there. At the end of the day,
they found a kickboxer. They found a kickboxer for a guy that's beat you twice already. They found a kickboxer. They found a kickboxer for a guy who ran through a tougher gauntlet than you did. That included you.
And they found Jake Paul for Anthony Joshua. All I'm saying is, in this era, boxing has changed.
But AJ had just ran the gauntlet too. AJ just ran the gauntlet.
There are options that are more financially viable than what exists from the top 3 on down in the universal heavyweight rankings. You know what I mean? Like Moses isn't even close to a fight that is worth the kind of money. Like if I'm Daniel Dubois, I'm like, why would I do this? Name that fight for anyone else. Name anyone that's gone through Wardley and a Moses. Floyd, no.
But you could say that.
No.
Why didn't Dubois? Hold on. Why didn't Dubois say that after he lost to Parker and Usyk? He still went through Murderer's Row right after
because
that.
It wasn't a big enough name. Because
he just did it again. He just did it again.
But but that's what I'm saying.
I just got stopped by Usyk. Why would I fight Fabio Wardley, who has been stopping everybody?
Because he represents one of the worst low reward, high risk.
But he's still a knockout artist. He was undefeated.
I would rather solidify one of my shitty mandatories and ask permission, ask forgiveness later, or don't ask permission, ask forgiveness, right? Whatever the fuck that saying is. I would rather do that and continue to make my bag. Again, I'm with you, dude. I don't want you to think I'm disagreeing with you as a fan, even as a journalist. I want that fight with Moses. I would love that fight with Moses. My thing is, I don't see Dubois fighting this fight and then that fight. I don't see it. And then you start to get into, well, what about the second fight? Well, then you got more options open after that. Not everybody's tied up. Well, what about the third fight? It gets even worse. So I can't see anybody like Dubois at this point giving Moses the shot. No way. Man, yo, Mex said a rematch. Shout out to Shoeshine in the chat. Said salute. Fight of the year contender, he said. You think so, Matt?
Bro, yeah, bro. I mean,
too.
It was a damn good fight, but a rematch, bro. Wardley might need like the rest of the year off, bro. Because that got bad. That got really bad.
That got real bad.
Fabio Wardley arguably took at least 5 extra rounds of punishment he didn't need to. For sure, 3 rounds of punishment he didn't need to, because those last 3 were super unnecessary. The last 2 were super unnecessary. They should, the minute he got out of his corner and almost fell, should have stopped that fight.
Oh, yeah. I agree. They could have stopped it in round 9 or 10, I think.
I want to say in like the last 10 years, I've been really paying attention to boxing. The fact I've never seen somebody stand up and almost fall straight backwards. His body tilted back and his legs stayed like this parallel. That was insane. I've never seen anything like that. But
he's saying a Parker rematch. If Parker gets a win, then he thinks that's a good rematch with Dubois. I like that, actually. 702 Man Cave in the building said, "What's up, fellas? It's freaking hot out here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada." Yeah, it was muggy as shit here in fucking hot as ball, South Texas. He said, coming off a loss to Usyk, facing a puncher in Wardley who's not on Dubois' skill level, it's easy. I think that this was a war.
Yeah, this was because even looking at Dubois looks like beat up, bro. His post fight right here, he's completely gassed. He looks like he didn't even process what happened. He was saying he wants to go on a good reign. Like, bro, they brought up every option. They're like, Usyk said he fought the winner. Thomas in the crowd, and he's like, yeah. Like, bro, he's still trying to process what happened. Like he was in like 10 car wrecks at once. This was insane. A great fight, though.
No,
at the end of the day,
right.
Especially with the way that it started, was like we were saying with Dubois, his heart was in question. Every time he's been stopped, he's up at the ref count to 10, but yet he comes back to stop Wardley, giving him his first loss. Heavyweight boxing is in a good place.
Yeah, no, I agree. But listen, BackLash is on. You gonna watch it or no?
Yeah, I'm about to hop off real quick and tune into it. I just want to come join
Okay,
you for
what's
this fight because I knew this fight was gonna be fantastic, and it was.
Oh yeah. Hey, if you want the clips, I clipped all the knockout stuff, so I can send it to you. And if you want to clip the audio and do the like
Oh,
how I
look, here
do
we
it
go. Hold on.
sometimes.
They're going back to Dubois.
Oh shit, let me see. I fucking clicked out.
Oh, okay. No, it was just the little catchphrase thing. Okay, we're good.
Oh,
But even that, bro, he's like, oh yeah, bro, like he's like, take both these guys to the hospital, but especially Wardley, rush that man to the hospital, bro.
yeah, no. You're absolutely right. And what I was gonna say earlier is this is one of those fights, Matt, that there's really no loser. I mean, yes, Wardley lost the match,
Yes.
and yes, Dubois will enjoy the benefits of being the winner. But I use this fight all the time as an example. Mayweather Cotto, Cotto was at the end of his rope, or so people thought. They thought he was washed up, so of course he was the perfect fighter for Floyd to choose. I'm just kidding. I don't want to get into that. But at the end of the day, that fight, despite Cotto losing, he showed he still had a lot of value left, right? And people saw that as a potential second win for Cotto's career, and he did. He went on to link up with Freddie Roach, scored that beautiful body shot stoppage victory over Delvin Rodriguez when he came back on HBO, and re-solidified a career above welterweight. So I think ultimately guys can bounce back from losses when they're as exciting as this. But it's like you're saying, dude, the problem isn't going to be, hey, can these guys find a promotable fight? Of course, for Dubois, yes, and of course for Wardley, based off this performance. The question is, physically, will these guys be able to even fight this year?
No, bro. The after especially the way that Wardley fights, his line of his career is a lot shorter. But these two guys will never be the same from this, no matter who won this fight, bro. Could have went the other way. These two guys are never going to be the same from this.
I'm so glad you said that. So many. Listen to me. I've been. Oh man, I don't like to keep saying, "Oh, I've been covering this sport," but the truth is, I have, and what I can tell you is that it's so rare that those words are said, right? Because I think what it is it creates a narrative that boxing people don't want, right? I remember, what's that guy's name that used to joke with Ali all the time, and Ali would take his hair off, or down goes Frazier.
Yeah.
Goes
Man, no, I'm
Frazier. What's
blanking
that
on
guy's
his name. I don't remember his name.
He was in the Ali movie, right? Like they portrayed him. He called him to let him know that the Supreme Court had voted in his favor. I want to say Bill Parcells. I don't know why. I know that's the fucking old coach from Cowboys and the Jets, but I just fucking don't know what it is. But anyway, that guy, Matt, I don't know if you know, he's one of the biggest boxing fans and commentators of all time, right? One of the most famous, called the biggest fights ever. Did you know at the end of his career, he was super anti-boxing? Super anti-boxing.
Really?
That's because Davey Moore had just died, right? And Bob Dylan wrote a song, that who killed Davey Moore? Why? And what's the reason for? So that song, like, it started a whole movement, and there was this big, like, push. I mean, it was small. It was a very small minority, but they were loud, of people that were actually trying to get boxing banned in their state. And of course, it didn't have enough, power, money, compared to boxing, not at all. But that was like the early signs for some people that said, hey, will boxing always be around? Will it always survive? And as the CTE era began to creep in, those same narratives would pop up every once in a while. And I'm not here saying, oh my God, this is doomed to boxing. Not at all. What I am saying, though, is I think a lot of people who've covered this sport understand that it doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter how old or young you are, whether you're in your prime. At the end of the day, every fight, you leave something in the ring, right? And maybe it's just a little bit your legs, right? Maybe it's just you pulled the socket or something that'll fix, right? But it's just little increments every once in a while, right? Or every time. But then you have fights like this, and big chunks of you go missing, right? I mean, Matt, how many people have we seen in our time watching the sport that get cut for the first time in their career, and they're never the same? The sight of blood completely changes how they perceive offense coming their way, and it affects their ability to be offensive on defense, looking for counters, looking for, you know what I mean, like staying ready so that you can be ready for ultimately that counter shot that scores and they're not looking. But you can't do that if you're gun shy, you know, and it just happens. Some people get knocked out, they lose a knockout, and they're never the same. We've seen it again and again. Guys that we thought were future pound for pound stars lose a single fight and never come back the same, even when they don't get knocked out. Sometimes that happens. So,
bro,
Howard Cosell, thank you,
bro. Yeah, and it's just
don't call us casuals. You definitely spelled his name wrong. I'm almost positive.
You're right, because like you said, we've been like, even in recent history, bro. Like, look at the best trilogy in the heavyweight division that we've seen recently with, you know, Fury and Wilder. Those two guys, they haven't been the same since. You know, everybody says they've taken their superpowers away from each other, and nothing's the same. Wilder's power kind of just doesn't connect the same. He doesn't seem to want to commit and be a part of it. And Fury just, you know, people question about how he can recover and if he can continue in his age. And he even questioned himself. But then you can look at back, like you said, there's been up and coming guys. Like, they'll get stopped on the way up here, bro. And it's just not the same. Some of them never recover.
You're exactly right, dude. You're exactly right. The most credit goes to Dubois. Father, wait, what? The most credit goes
keep him
to
focused, bro.
Father. Oh, he knew simply to keep his son focused. 100% well said. Well said. And I'll be honest, dude. I loved seeing Chelly win, dude. That was great. That was great. Is that how you say it, right? Chelly? Jack Chelly? I loved it. I'll be honest. If he's gonna be like a guy who's gonna start getting fights and you know he's gonna exist in the realm of prize fighting, oof! I hope that dad ain't a British TO. Or what is he? Is he British? No, what is he? He was something. I forgot what he was. But yo, that dad was like, "Yeah, we want fucking David Benavidez. What's up, Canelo?" I'm like, "Oh shit, this dude's just shooting his shot, bro."
Trick one. So can we be done with the Sami Zayn feud after this?
Oh God, I hope so.
Done with this?
God, I hope so. Yo, by the way, for everybody that's tapped in, make sure you go to Matt's channel, please. He does everything. You know, boxing, wrestling, MMA, basketball, football, baseball. If it happens in a sporting event or game, there is a very good chance he's covering it on his show, talking sports with Matt Garces. And yeah, very great show. Go on over to YouTube and Twitch, subscribe there. Matt, I'm so sorry. What were you saying?
No, I was just saying, bro, especially if you're not gonna like double turn him, then like, what are we doing with this? Let's if not, let's get Sammy, like, I'm not saying out of the way, bro, but like, let's move Sammy on to something. Let's find something else for Sammy to do.
Sammy, we got something else for you to do, champ. Why don't
because
you come on over
and as much as
much
as that might be a joke, bro, it's the same thing with the New Day, right? I mean, outside of Xavier Woods having a singles title of any kind, right? What more can you do with a group or a person that has done something twice over? Same thing with Sami Zayn.
Well, like, to me, put someone over.
To me, I don't. But here we go with professional wrestlers. What if they don't fucking want to?
Well, I mean, did you?
What do I do if Sammy says no?
Well, here's the thing. We could have also said, like, what if they say no to a pay cut? Well, then they're fucking fired. Okay, so it's the same situation.
And then it's fair. Hey, Mario, okay, cool. Look, you're older. Here's what we're gonna do, Mario. We're older. You're older now. I'm using you less, right? I gave you this big money to start your deal, but the fans, they like you, but you're not really wanting to be. They're not really wanting to see you as much in the ring as much as in a backstage capacity. So here's what I want you to do. You're gonna put over Danhausen, clean in the middle of the ring on Friday. And if not, you can do less days for less money. Those are your options. Let me know.
Okay. So I now my turn, right? So this is what I'm gonna say. Going back to your whole analogy, it would be fair to ask me to fix your car, right? It would be fair for me to do that. And then when you come, or then when I come back to you and I say, hey, dude, I got to do the carburetor, the fucking tire, your windshield, everything needs to be fixed. And you come back and you say, oh man, well, actually, could you just get the tires good, bro? And I'm good. Just the tires, bro. I got to take care of everything else later. Just don't worry about it. And then I say, oh, okay, well, then I'm going to charge you for what I did for the tires and everything else. That's fair, right? What's not fair is for me to take my fleet of vehicles to you as a commercial, washer and fixer or whatever, and then me say, hey, I'm going to give you $1 million contract to fix these cars, for the year. Okay, cool. And then like a month into the contract, you come back and say, you know what? No, I'm sorry. We're not. You, I'm gonna you're gonna need to take half the cars away and we're gonna do the same price, or you can just take all your cars and piss off. Like, that's not the deal. And we signed a contract. And at the end of the day, whether you were going to use me or not isn't the question. Like, I buy a car off the lot, Matt. I know you know this because you've said this before. The value on that car goes down instantly. So I can't go back to the dealership and say, hey, I'm trying to sell this Beamer I bought here, and nobody wants to buy it for more than 75% of what I paid for. I'm going to need to come back. You're going to sell it to me for half of what I paid, so that I can make a profit now. Like, people would be like, "Oh, fuck off." You know what I'm saying?
I got you though.
All right. Well, let's see. I don't know.
You're looking at this as I hired you to do a job. These guys are being paid like an athlete, like athletes who have been paid for what they've already done. Patrick Mahomes doesn't get paid for what he's about to do. He got paid for the Super Bowls he already won. Right? LeBron James isn't going to get paid for the legacy that he creates tomorrow. He got paid for the legacy he already created. Now, the New Day were paid for as big as the legacy act as they were to begin when they got paid. I think their deal, what was it? They said the deal was like 2 or 3 years ago, right? Where they each got a new deal.
No. They re-upped on their deal in October.
Barely?
Just October.
Because I've seen it's been more than a year or two. Because I see they got individually new contracts. They weren't signed as a group.
No. I know,
but I'm saying like Kofi Kingston. I know Kofi Kingston.
So
that's what I'm saying. I know Kofi Kingston for sure. His deal was signed up a couple years ago. He had already been re-upped. But Kofi Kingston as him though.
I promise you, both of them, because this is what I read. And again, I don't have any inside information or source on this. I'm just saying that what I've read is that ultimately, when they were re-signed, right, this was off the back of their act really blowing up, and the WWE wanted them to be locked down. And the idea is that they were worth a certain amount when they signed them, right? And now today in this landscape of WWE, they're not worth as much because they're not working as many dates, right? They're not working as many matches, right? There was a stat that came out that I think LA Knight last year worked the most matches on the roster, and it was like 66. And Randy Orton's on record as saying they used to wrestle 188, matches per year, like rain, snow, or shine. It didn't matter, and it was almost double that number the eras before that. You know what I mean? So ultimately, you're right. These guys have worked less. These guys have done less. But ultimately, I can't see the value in saying cut by half to a legacy act that has brought so much money to this company, millions, if not maybe billions, who knows?
So should I pay
so much money that ultimately we cannot in good conscience do this, treat this legacy act that sold fucking pancakes, fucking cereal, fucking shirts, fucking toys, fucking unicorns, fucking tubas, fucking Big E gyrating, like they sold everything. And then at the end of the day, all they are the numbers on the stat sheet, just like Tyler Breeze. No, you're not going to tell me they are Tyler Breeze. Right. You are going to have to respect.
Whoa. They're worth more than Tyler Breeze. They're worth more than Tyler Breeze because Tyler Breeze is actually training people.
I'm saying that.
Or I mean the other way. Tyler Breeze is worth more because he's actually training people. He's actually helped train and help work with people.
You're tripping, fam. You're tripping, fam.
He's down in AAA with The Undertaker.
You're cheesing, fam. You know how I know you're cheesing? Because this is what I'm saying. New Day were doing the same thing, except they were doing it when it counted. in the ring, in
What
front of a
are
live
you
audience.
doing?
At the end of the day,
Okay,
they're
Mario.
still doing that job
Mario.
and more as veterans on that roster. That's what I'm saying. They're not
Hold
Joe
on,
Blow. They're
hold
not
on,
Tyler Breeze.
hold on,
They
hold
carry a
on.
respect that the rest of the roster will follow. They're
I
leaders.
understand
They're
that.
locker room leaders, if not
I
them
understand
both.
that. I understand that, but let's go back to treating these guys like athletes. Does the same person or entity own the team that paid you that money the first time?
No, no.
Exactly. Since TKO has taken over, the New Day has been a non-entity in this circle, a
No, I
non-factor,
feel you on that.
a non-factor.
I feel
So
you on that.
under Vincent Kennedy McMahon, you guys have done a lot. You got their respect. You're generating money. You generate a lot of money for him. Me, since I've taken charge, nobody's even brought y'all up other than, hey, it's the New Day. They had that cool angle one time, but you know, people
Disrespectful.
also forget. Hold on.
Go ahead.
People also forget that you guys, and I say you wrestling nerds, got all hyped up and horned up because y'all thought they were gonna make this heel group a tag team in a company, whether it
Oh
be
my
under Vince or
God,
TKO,
dude.
in a company that doesn't give two fucks.
Blackballing the kettle. Oh, shit.
Hold on. They don't give two fucks about tag team wrestling in the WWE.
Yep.
Nothing was ever going to come of the New Day. Big E was never going to come back. They were never going to have another tag match. They and look,
dude,
Mario,
this guy was fantasy booking us with the rest of us, dude. This
look,
guy was
look,
fantasy booking. Yo, Sergeant.
and I only fantasy
in the
booked after
Twitch
they
says-
had a single angle. At beyond that one singular point with Big E,
All right,
Mario, when has the
I'll
New
go back to
Day?
the archives.
When
Don't
has
worry.
the
I'll
New
go back to the
Day?
archives.
When has the New Day come up in conversation outside of that angle with Big E?
You're right. Not since then. But then at the same
Even
time,
before then.
It's like this. It's like this. Hey, New Day, y'all are so big and popular because of the way we're booking you. You're worth all this money. Oh, okay, cool. And then the same
in 2019, they were that big, Mario. In 2019, they were that big.
And then they say, hey, you're only worth half of what you're booking. Dude, what? Like, that's crazy. That's like when companies
you're right.
That's like when companies try to get full-time employees to do like 30 hours or 29 or 31, whatever your state is, and call you not a full-time employee, right? A part-time, right? And so they can take away your benefits or not give you benefits or whatever, right? It's the same sort of situation. Right now, though, real quick, let me just say this. Sergeant Skunk said, bro, what are you talking about? Wardley Dubois just had the most epic fight, and I'm listening to WWE. Champ, we just did an hour and or probably like an
hit rewind, champ. Hit rewind.
50 minutes of watching the fight, watch along, and
here comes Danhausen
conversation on it.
But hold on. So if Hacksaw Jim Duggan comes back,
and by the way, yes, they should have thrown in the towel for him.
If he comes back and he says, I'm going to be back and I'm going to be around the screen the whole time. I've done so much for this company. I would like to be paid as much as the New Day was. Do you think they should pay him that much?
No, of course not.
Well, then what the fuck are we talking about? He's done as much for the company as the New Day was.
We're talking about cereal boxes. We're talking about pandas.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan sold merch. Hacksaw Jim Duggan put asses in seats. Hacksaw Jim Duggan won a fucking Royal Rumble. What are we talking about?
Let me ask you this. Do you think like, damn, I can't think of something. What's something that's pop? Oh, you think like Radio Shack, or that's a terrible.
No, Mario. You're talking about people who are being treated like athletes. That's the point that you continue to go this way with. These guys are being treated as athletes. You get paid. You get paid for what you're.
Oh God, they're gonna dress Jelly Roll like Danhausen. God damn it! Listen to me. You are ultimately forgetting one thing, and you just fucked yourself. Let me tell you why. You keep saying treating them like athletes, but they don't do that, do they? They treat them like contractors, and that's a little bit. In fact, it's a lot of difference than what the NFL does.
If the MLB does. Partner. If this is his partner, bro, please, I will take this instead. I'll take this instead. I'll take this instead.
I love this. Hell yeah, dude. He's gonna drive the car. Oh, he's gonna sit in the back of it,
bro. If this is his partner and no Jelly Roll,
Yo, that's
No,
crazy though. The
no
marks are gonna get
CM,
mad in there
like
though.
no R-Truth or CM Punk. You give me a mini
They were
housing instead. Fuck it.
look at Meg. Meg said, "Did this guy not read the title?" Hilarious. But listen, first of all, real quick, I just want to answer that question a little more thoroughly. He said, "Should they have thrown the towel?" Yes. In fact,
Yes,
if you go back and listen
motherfucker
to us
almost
in the
fell.
9th and 10th round, Matt was screaming, urging them to stop it before commentary even realized it. And Matt's been in the ring, and he's fought for about a decade now. So he has certain instincts. He can see certain things that maybe a lot of other people that have watched boxing for a long time might not see. And so he's seeing these things. He's pointing them out on air. And now I'm seeing them because he's pointing them out on air. And now they're like glaringly obvious and they haven't stopped the fight. And then he's getting hurt and they haven't stopped the fight. And then they're calling time and they haven't stopped the fight. And it's like you're waiting for this one punch to say, okay, now it's definitively over. But the punch that landed was no worse or better than any of the other punches that landed that were too hard. He didn't need to take any of those punches. They were completely unnecessary. And Wardley had never zero, but he had a very small percentage of a chance with what was left of him, with what he could even see to even come back. So it's not just, has this guy been beaten up thoroughly enough? It's, can this guy even come back and win it? The answer was no, well before the that final round.
Bro, yeah, and Fabio Wardley, like I said, and let's just to be realistic, he for sure went 2 to 3 rounds more than he really should have, bro. The round before, I said he was gonna fall. He took a lot of damage. He could have been stopped. Then, like I said, he comes. Like I said, if this was in America, like especially if that fight was in New York, the fight's over at like 3 different points.
Oh yeah, at least 3 different points.
But the minute he starts doing this, bro, the fact that he almost fell over and they checked his eye and they were like, "Yeah, you're good," and
here's the most fucked up part about it, right? Here's the most fucked up part about it, Matt, is that he ends up checking him, right? Like it's there. You could, oh fuck, they fucked the guy up. Jesus.
I was about to say too, if he got like a lucha mini, that would have worked. I'll take it.
That would have worked. Yeah, he should have gotten the mini guy, the ultra mini or whatever it is, the small guy. That guy can. Oh, that was dope. That guy can go. Is this one of the minis from AAA? I don't recognize him. The two that I know that are frequent AAA.
He's moving like one.
Yeah, he is. The two that I know that are frequent AAA acts, he's a really, really small one, and he's covered head to toe. And then the other one is a big fat little guy wrestler.
Bro, and that's because where was I? I was in Discord the other day with some friends playing the game.
Probably.
And I was remember that conversation that we had a couple months ago that we said it's okay for AAA to be silly because like things like this in Lucha Libre are kind of like reestablished, bro. In your way, right? Because I kind of said like it's I never found a true explanation because I'm like it's not like a circus. These things were kind of already just there. Like what makes you say like it's okay for AAA to do these things in Mexico, but you bring it to America, it doesn't really work?
I think there's a couple of reasons. Okay, number one, they actually do them right. There are a lot of silly things that are pitched every week. The gingerbread man. And they don't make it to like SNL skits, right? They don't make it to show. And so the fact is that AAA has always been more creative or willing to be more creative on air, on their live TV, on their pay-per-view, right? The other thing is this, and I think this is more important or a bigger reason. Culturally speaking, right? I used to live in Laredo, which is very close to Mexico, and even though it's completely not the same at all, you learn the culture because there's a lot of people that came over from the border and they watch the shit out of telenovelas. All right. They, I'm sure your grandparents had their fucking stories that they had that you had to shut the fuck up for, Sábado Gigantes on Saturday and shit. Caso Cerrado, still fucking got the song burned in my head. Caso Cerrado. And so at the end of the day, what happens is they see these crazy fucking storylines of, the evil half sister that died when she was 10 is now 35 and has come back to steal the husband.
Somehow still aged as a ghost.
Exactly.
Telenovelas are fucking weird, bro.
Craziest thing, right? They use mystical stuff and I forget what's it called, something magic. I forget what it's called, but anyway, like it's a situation where they're more used to the elaborate, right? Like it's really hard to jump the shark over there, right? Like it's like, what are you gonna do that hasn't already been done on daytime TV? Like they've done it all, fucking affairs, sexual affairs between aliens and the president of Mexico, like just crazy shit, like crazy shit.
So, bro, as you know, they've been trying to get gambling, some kind of gambling, sports betting into wrestling, right?
Yeah.
On DraftKings, there was a mini housing option at plus 8,000.
Shut the fuck up. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
The favorite
Wow.
was CM Punk at minus 200, Joe Hendry at plus 200, Mr. Iguana at plus 300, Jelly Roll at plus 400, Elton Prince, who was my pick, at plus 450, Stephen
That
A.
was a tough
Smith at plus 5,000, John Cena at plus 2,000, and a mini housing at plus 8,000.
Damn, dude, the mini housing would have paid for our new house. Fuck.
Bro, if you put that money on a mini housing just for fun.
Yo, that would have been crazy. That would have been a crazy payoff. You know what's crazy to me though is that even if it wasn't going to be what's his name from AAA, you just said Iguana, Mr. Iguana,
Yeah.
even if it wasn't gonna be Mr. Iguana, once you heard fans suggest Mr. Iguana, how did you not change it to Mr. Iguana? Like if all you're wanting to do is sell plush dolls, this is the match to combine the powers of their Captain Planet rings, with our powers combined. We're gonna sell 1 billion units, and then they fucking do it. You know what I mean?
Before I sign off here, man, that was my thought. Mr. Iguana.
I liked it.
I said R-Truth because they had already like kind of interacted a bit. Him and CM Punk obviously have the relationship they have. CM Punk, especially when Michael Cole was like saying it's somebody that likes money. I was like, okay. Punk said, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. That would have made sense. Funny little nod. They already have their relationship online. It's kind of there. The people know. But this is why I said like it's more accepted in Mexico than it is here because the crowd's like, man, like they're getting a little entertained here, but they're like, man, it's a mini.
They're very big crowds, yeah, for sure. Although this week's Tennessee crowd or Nashville crowd was fucking God, they were marked.
No, they're always
everything. But
they're always a good crowd.
Matt, I appreciate you. If you want to come back, bro, let me know. I'm just going to be covering this and then UFC. I'm going to hop off for UFC and come back, though, I think.
No doubt. For sure, before I hop off, ladies and gentlemen, here at Infighting FX, as you know that I've said before, please be sure to tune in. Talking About Radio live on YouTube, twitch.tv/Talking About Radio. This Monday, we will be live, obviously doing our normal weekend recaps, talking about the NBA, talking about moves in the NFL, and then we're also going to start integrating what we're going to call, as we hit to the certain off seasons and the slow periods of baseball, the dog days of summer, where we enter in reviews, projects, and almost article-like topics where I will now tease here in the next coming weeks. We will talk about the importance of the impact of the group known as the Shield. That's right. These guys, it has been the Shield era since one of those members have won a world title at WrestleMania. Mario, I'll give you a fun fact here that's in my report that I looked up. I did the numbers, right? Since that day that Seth Rollins cashed in at WrestleMania, right? The first time. 73% of the time, a member of the Shield has been a world champion in wrestling.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Very.
73% of the time, they've been the world champion and the top draw in the entire industry of wrestling. Here in the next couple weeks, we will discuss those guys, and I am going to be sending Mario some of my collection of magazines, copies that we have the same of, because there are some interesting articles that talk about the same thing, and I want to show him one angle from one reporter, and I will read the other angle, and we'll talk about it soon.
Well, I've never, ever had magazines for the articles, but this one I'll give a try. No, I'm just playing. No, I didn't masturbate with magazines.
There's a lot of magazines here that have the same article. Like they talk about this, they cover the same thing, but they give two different perspectives. And I want to see, like, it's essentially what the regular reporter compared to what a Vic Venom, who everybody knows who that is, reports. You know what I mean? The guy that's inside the building on top of the guys that are reporting from the dirt sheets. Those two perspectives, we'll take a look at it. But until then, talking about radio on Monday, ladies and gentlemen, Mario, I will join you later on in the week, champ. Appreciate
Hell
you.
yeah. Appreciate you, big dog. Thank you so much for coming through. Peace. That was Machine Gun Matt. Go over to talking about sports with Matt Garces. Shout out to Alex in the chat. He said, hey, today's been nice so far. Shout out to Suskayev. Yeah, I didn't see anything yet. I haven't seen anything at all. Oh, shit, a bunch of mini housings. I was like, is this a booking Mex has had? Oh, shit, it's a bunch of mini housings. Wade Barrett called the mini a dirty little jobber. Oh, Jesus. Good Lord. Call him the new JBL because he's going to say things that are super offensive that we all laugh at. Yo, that little guy is airplane spinning Kit Wilson. That's actually a pretty fucking crazy feat. But listen, guys, we are covering Backlash. Shout out to anyone who is in the chat that has been with us since the Wardley Dubois fight. The chat or the link is open now that Matt's off. If anybody wants to jump on, they can. You do have to go to YouTube and or Twitch at InfightingFX, INFIGHTINGFX. All, opinions open, or all opinions welcome. I promise I won't bite your head off if it's a shit opinion. But yeah, if you want to talk about the fights, who we got here? Let's see. Oh, Lo, what's up, champ?
Mario Mongia, what's good, my brother?
Oh, man, we just finished up the Wardley Dubois fight, and we're watching Backlash, getting ready for UFC328 here in a little bit. How are you doing, champ?
I'm good. I'm not watching the boxing tonight. I'm watching the Backlash. I like what I saw, man, but I didn't think that Braun Breaker was gonna beat Seth Rollins in their very first match in the feud.
I didn't either. I didn't. Matt was like, yo, I expect him to win. I was like, really? Because I didn't. I really didn't. Certainly not the way we saw it go down, because he was he was getting beat the whole time. I will say this, dude. You should go back and watch that Wardley Dubois fight. Holy shit, it was a war, Low. It was a fucking war.
I seen highlights on it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, browsing through Instagram, a couple of people that do content on Instagram, they put clips of it, so I got to see the clips of it.
And then start doing, Low, is I'm gonna start, anybody who's wrenched up. Oh, I need to still wrench you up. Anybody who's wrenched up, I'm gonna start doing private chat fight chats on Sunday. So these are not gonna be on air. I'm gonna have a special link, and it's gonna be a private stream for people who watch the show that are wrenched up. And so we're gonna rewatch the fight in full, talk about it, and I'm gonna clip from there. So you're in the group.
You know, I rock with you. You know, I rock with you, Mario. Me and you can talk boxing, we talk wrestling, we do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
You my guy. I was telling us the other day, because I called in whatever, we was talking, and I was like, we had like a top five best co-hosts on TBV history. I had you on that list, Mario, just so you know.
Oh, you're the champ.
Top five. I got you. I got Two Tone. I got this dude named Round One that he's new on the panel. Well, he's not new, but he's been on for about a couple of years, maybe about a year.
The last time I was on, he was on. This was about 4 or 5 months ago, maybe.
Yeah, I got you, him, Two Tone, Hamza, Troy King, and there's a female panelist. She's pretty good as well. You know what I mean? She's getting better.
What's her name? I know her. Star. I don't know her, but I've seen her on the show. Yeah. Troy's the man.
Man, let me tell you something. Nobody does breakdowns, like fight breakdowns. The way he does it, the way he words it, like he really knows his shit. I give it to him.
What does he go by now, Lo?
Hamza. Troy Hamza, yeah, KH with a K, KHAMZA. So I'm like, yeah, Hamza, but it's spelled with a K. But Yeah, this WWE. I'm hoping the program starts getting better, man. I'm glad that Roman Reigns, they're doing this storyline thing because now it's interesting. I'm interested to see how it's gonna play out with the Jacob Fatu storyline. You know what I mean? I hope they don't make him job out and become a crony. I want to see how this plays out.
Yeah, no, so do I. Yo, did you think this thing was funny, the mini Danhausens, or did you want to see somebody else?
I don't care for that. I don't care for any of that.
No,
I don't care for that. I don't care for that segment, man. I don't care for that.
Yeah, too goofy.
Too goofy, man. I don't really care for that at all, bro. It was a disappointment when they showed up at the Royal Rumble, man. You know, I don't care for that.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I really thought it was going to be Jelly Roll. I don't know what that was.
Yo, we starting to see the future of WWE right now. You figure.
Oh yeah.
We got Braun Breaker. He had a good win tonight. You got Jacob Fatu. These are guys that are going to be headlining WrestleMania with each other years down the road. Guys like Braun Breaker, Jacob Fatu. What's the guy's name? The African dude, the big one.
Obafemi.
Dominic Mysterio. He's got to be a main eventer someday as well. You know.
I think so. I think for sure. Absolutely. Shout out to Alex. He said Dubois has put heavyweight in an awkward position now. I don't know who to put him up against. Alex, we were having that same conversation, Matt and I, as soon as the fight was over. In fact, y'all can go back to about the 35-minute mark, I think is when the fight ended. And yeah, that's the debate me and Matt were having. I agree with you that it is a difficult suggestion, right? But for those that are saying Moses should be the option or will be the option, I think they're missing they're missing the mark badly, because in boxing you don't see people run gauntlets like that, certainly not anymore. And you expect him to go through the war that he just went through with Wardley, a fight in which he got knocked down in the first round, okay? And then you want him to come back to fight Moses, a guy who presents little reward with a major risk. I think this is the same kind of narrative, not as bad, but the same kind of narrative we're seeing with David Benavidez and Jairo Batalla. And don't get me wrong, Alex, I'm with you. I know you want to see that fight. So do I. I just don't think it was ever realistic, right? I really don't. And so you're right. It is difficult to suggest who Daniel Dubois can fight now. However, we exist, like Floyd Mayweather said at his press conference, in a different era of boxing. And what he meant by that is it's a different era financially, where the money's coming from, where it goes, what kind of fights people are buying. And he knows that he can get paid without risking his by fighting exhibition fights, right? Jake Paul, we've seen with Tyson and all those things. I mean, he did it with Logan. And so ultimately he said, for that to be a real fight and for my record to be online, there has to be more money into this, right? And he knows that because the market has changed. And while I don't want to see Daniel Dubois in exhibition, while I don't want to see him fight a kickboxer like Usyk is, I do believe that there are options out there. They're just not the most obvious today, right? But you can make a buck out of this kind of fight, off of this kind of fight. And ultimately, nobody thought AJ was going to fight Jake Paul. And look, he fucking fought Jake Paul. So I don't know. I'm not saying Dubois is going to fight Jake Paul. All I know is that Dubois is not going to expect a small payday for a major fight with real risk to it for nothing. Or not nothing, but for a win over guys that only really hardcores are even talking about or interested about. And, don't get me wrong, Zuffa definitely has the ability to turn Jai into something and make him viable for David. The question is, can Moses? Because Moses is going to need one of these heavyweights with clout that's been in the ring with a Fury or an AJ or a Wilder or whoever. And he's going to need one of these guys to give him a chance. He's going to have to spark him out. He's going to have to rise to the occasion. And that's how he's ultimately going to get a fight with a big name for a title.
Yo, Mario.
Yes, sir.
Yo, speaking of Floyd, right?
Hey, Mike said Mike Gross, by the way. He thought Mike Gross should go on there.
Mike Gross is an honorable mention as well. But we talking about top 5. If there's a top 10, I will put Mike Gross up there. And if I didn't put Star, because she's a female, because I think she brings her feminine energy, even though she's not too savvy about boxing, but she's getting better. But I got to put her up there for the energy she brings. But if we want to go for all guys panelist top 5, then Michael Gross would most likely crack that top 5 as well. If you want to go with 5, Mike Gross was the man. Him and Ness. What I like about Mike Gross, he was himself. Like he wasn't booty licking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That happens a lot when a new person comes on.
Yeah. He was the original Terrence Bud Crawford fanboy, you know what I'm saying? And he used to go at it with Ness all the time. But shout out to him wherever he's at.
I love me some Boxing Diva. Mex said the Boxing Diva was better than Star. I don't know Star really well, but I can say I love the Boxing Diva for sure. And Mex's top 5 is Mike Gross, Beeb, Mario, Ringwalk Danny, and 5 Tone, I guess he said.
Ringwalk Danny, this is what I'll say about Danny. Danny's work ethic as far as getting interviews and networking is impeccable. You know what I'm saying? But as far as on the panel, he was kind of dry on the panel. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. What I was going to say about Floyd Mayweather, he said something about boxing being different, how dudes be coming off losses and getting title defenses. Bro, that's been going on for years. When Zab Judah fought Floyd, right? Zab still had a belt because of the politics. But Zab was coming off of an upset loss to a guy he should have never lost to in Carlos Baldomir going into the Floyd fight. Antonio Margarito came off of a Manny Pacquiao loss, if I'm not correct. Or he came off the Pacquiao loss and then fought Cotto, even though it was a couple years later, whatever. You dig what I'm saying? Like, let's stop it. Dudes been coming off losses in the past and getting title fights. Not everybody, but a selective few. And I'm hoping this is Io Sky fighting right now. That's my girl right there.
Oh, it's gotta be good, right?
Yeah, Io Sky gave me a fever for Asian women. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah, for sure. 2-time world champ, getting paid, not the problem. I agree, Matt. It's not the problem. It would be, though, a slightly bigger problem with Moses, right? It's definitely not a problem, but it would be a slightly bigger problem with Moses.
Yo, Mario, you still haven't played that Fight Night Revival yet?
Nah, I haven't.
I'm about to put it on right now because I got it on my laptop. I'm gonna show you what it looks like once I get it hooked up. I'm gonna probably.
Hell yeah, champ.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna live for your viewers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn the phone to the screen and show you the roster of the fighters in the game, just so you have an idea how lit this is, bro. Let me just set this up.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let me see that shit. Yo, by the way, everybody listening, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me for the Wardley Dubois. Shout out to Machine Gun Matt. And I appreciate y'all tapping in, staying tapped in for BackLash. We'll still stay live for UFC328 later. Sean Strickland and Chimaev. Who's going to win that fight? We don't know, but we're going to find out tonight. But if you could do me a favor, hit the follow, hit the sub, hit the like, hit the share, any of those things, all of those things help. We are live Monday through Thursday, and we go live for all the big pay-per-views, PLEs, MMA, boxing, wrestling. If it's live on a Saturday or Sunday, there is a very good chance so are we.
Yo, I got a good question for you, Mario. The day, because we know eventually it's going to happen, the day that Io Sky and Rhea implode, because eventually every relationship in wrestling implodes, right? When that happens, who do you predict is going to be the antagonist? Who's going to be the heel in that situation, and who's going to be the babyface? How do you see that going?
Damn, that's a good question. Well, let me see. What's your take? Tell me.
I think Io, she's doing a hell of a job as a babyface. You know what I'm saying? She has the sympathetic thing going for her.
Absolutely.
But she also was pretty good as a heel. But I think she's better as a babyface because of, her charm, her personality. So I could see being that Rhea Ripley is the big monster. You know what I'm saying? I could see her somewhere down the road going back to being a female monster heel.
Oh yeah.
And taking Io out. You know what I'm saying? Injuring her or whatever. And then they're probably gonna have a feud after that. That's how I believe it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I could definitely see that because I think there's more money in it that way. Ultimately, I love Io, I do, but let's be honest, she's never gonna be the A side as a main attraction for like a WrestleMania. You know what I mean? Like maybe not never, but certainly not right now. And so if you can get her over in those kinds of ways where you can make the matches really, really matter. That's how you get her over. Like
But she was
let's be
over
honest,
before.
'cause- no, but yeah, okay, yes, and that's what I was about to say. She was over, okay, but Io Sky was at a level below where she was until she had her Rhea feud. It was that Rhea feud that really launched her to the next level. And what launched her to an even further level was the Rhea partnership. So ultimately, I think they keep doing that.
But when she was champion, you know what? You know what I noticed? I'm gonna go on to them to say that Io Sky might be the most successful Japanese wrestler in WWE.
Nah,
Because all the Japanese great.
It's got to be Asuka.
No, Asuka.
She's won the Royal Rumble. She's been the champion. Didn't she main event at WrestleMania? No, never mind.
No, she did. Yeah, she did with the women's against Charlotte Flair. Against Charlotte Flair, the first time she tapped out, she lost.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Her,
it was.
Her and Shinsuke. Right. Remember, no, but I think Io had a better run than her, though, bro. Overall, Io had a better run.
If you want to talk pound for pound and you want to talk about, like, who delivered, that's one thing.
But had a better run, bro.
About in terms of who's had the overall better WWE career, I think. Here's the thing. If it's Asuka versus Io, it's Asuka. Mex is saying it wasn't Asuka, but then who?
No, it was Io, bro. I'm telling you. Io did better even than the dudes. Think about all the great Japanese guys that came over here, right? We had Shinsuke Nakamura. He didn't live up to the hype like that, right? We had dudes in the past. I wish we would have had Great Muta, but that's another conversation. But I think Io Sky and Asuka respectfully, but I would say Io Sky hands down is the best. But I'm gonna if you don't mind, I want to show you what I'm looking at right now with this game. I'm looking at my screen now. Let me figure this out.
Oh, he said they had a make.
And wait till you see who's on the cover. Let me turn this around. Hold on. Trying to get my screen turned around the other way.
No, Lo has been telling us about this game for
it's a mod.
It's
a modded game.
It's a modded game. Yeah, it's off Steam, or what's it off of? How'd you get it?
No, it's not on Steam. You got to be on the Discord to get it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You told me.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell
you got to be on the Discord to get it. And yeah, he said it's fire.
I trying to tell my camera. Mario, you there?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. All right. While we wait for him to jump back on, you got Io Sky and you got Asuka in the middle of the ring in their blow-off match. Does Kairi Sane come out? She was cut, was it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? Whatever it was. And she was a very big part of this feud before getting cut.
All right, man. I'm just trying to turn my camera around.
Nah, no problem.
Do it. Let's see how I do this shit around. All right. Can you see it? Can you see it clearly?
I can, very clearly.
What about now?
Holy shit. Yeah, no. It looks great.
All right, that's the monster you knew. Let me see if I can zoom in.
Actually, if you flip your camera, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Flip it, yeah, perfect. That looks perfect.
All right, that's the monster you knew right there, right?
Yeah.
When we go with the roster, we got to start the heavyweight division. Mike Tyson, see that?
Yeah, he looks good.
Muhammad Ali.
That looks good.
See, those are renders that were already in the game. Now you're gonna see add-ons. You got David Hayes.
Oh, but that's the David Hayes. Just the yeah. Okay, hell yeah.
You got most of the Thomas.
They gave him an 80 ranking. What do you think?
Joe Frazier.
That's low? Is that low for Moses right now? 80?
I don't really watch the heavyweights like that, but what I could say about the game, Mario, is that you can actually edit the fighters yourself based on your boxing knowledge, which is great.
Okay.
Joe Frazier. We got Joe Frazier. We got Lennox Lewis. We got Gilberto.
Zubo. He got the cowboy hat on. He come out with the cowboy hat?
No. We got Klitschko. I'm gonna show you how to come out. We got Adjik Kavalov. We got AJ Anthony Joshua. We got Deontay Wilder. We got Billy Zane. We got Usyk. We got Jay Opataya, right? Yeah. You there, Mario?
Yeah, I can see him.
All right, we got Andy. We got I think it's Jack Johnson,
nice.
Marciano, Joe Louis.
That is not look like Joe Louis.
Oh no, that is. We got Floyd Patterson. Now these are just storyline
from
characters.
from the champions, right?
Yeah,
I remember you play with Frost. No, you fight Frost, right?
Yeah.
Don't you fight Frost, right? Yeah.
Garciaf. And we got Derek Chisora, the last one.
Chisora. Yes, Adonis Creed. Was he an add-on to the game, to the champion?
Yeah, he's an add-on. Yeah,
wow, I didn't know that. Man, I missed my PS3.
Daniel
bro.
Dubois.
I mean, my PS4. My bad. Yeah, I missed my PS4, bro.
Now here we go.
I could play my game on there. James Toney, that's sick.
Now we got the light heavyweights. Here we go. We got Roy Jones Jr., Sergey Kovalev, the Crusher, Dmitry Bivol, David Benavidez, the Mexican Ecuadorian Monster, Carl Froch, Arthur Butterbeef. Now we're gonna go for the middleweights. We got your guy Canelo.
Nice.
Marvin Hagler.
Hagler looks good.
Jamar Charlo. Ben Whitaker. Gennady Golovkin. David Morrell, who got knocked out tonight, upset. Jaron Ennis. Caleb Plant. Jennebeck. Andre Ward. Thurman.
Nice.
Xander.
Oh shit! Oh yeah.
Kelly. B-Hop. Tommy Hitman Hearns. And there we go. Character from the game. Sergio Martinez.
Nice.
All right, now we go to the welterweights. We got your boy Antonio Margarito.
Yo, can you use the raps in the fight? Like, is there a way to put the raps in?
No, can't do that. You got Kell Brook. You got Errol Spence Jr., Terrence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao, Sean Porter, Raymond Muratali. I don't know why they put him at welterweight, but you know, Danny Garcia, Isaac Cruz, Connor Ben, Ryan Garcia, Barrios, Marcos McDonough, the old version, the old man Manny Pacquiao, as you can see, the gray hairs.
Nice.
Pernell, Cotto, Brian Norman Jr.
Oh, hell yeah, Brian Norman and
Hitchens.
Richardson. Yo, that's sick.
Now, the lightweight division, they got Hitchens at lightweight again.
Nice.
They got my boy, Teofimo Lopez, Javante Davis, Juan Manuel Marquez, Lamont Roach, Devin Debo Haney, Abdullah, Shakur, Vasil Lomachenko. The roster's crazy, right? Josh Taylor.
Dude, so fucking crazy.
Rolly Romero, Keyshawn Davis.
And that's
William
the thing
Cepeda.
is, William Cepeda and Frank Martin. Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And that's because honestly, and you got Shushu on there.
Because of the models, bro.
I'll be honest, the undisputed is wait, go back. Go back.
I know you like the little guys. Your boy, you knew.
It says 94. I thought you put him to an 84.
No, they got him. They high on the new. The mods, they got him up there. You got Bruce, then you got Jesse Bam Rodriguez, and you got Junto, and then you got Luis Neri. So, yeah, man, the game is lit. I'm gonna show you a quick look at how it looks like.
Alex, what's up, champ?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you real quick.
Yeah, you sound good, champ. You sound great.
Yeah, shout out to Duke's Brew House. You know, they treat me good.
Hell yeah, you got your own little the TV right in front of you there, champ. You ain't missing a single angle, are you?
Let me show you quick.
What do they serve? Oh fuck, dude, that looks so good, Lo.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you quick how it looks inside the ring, whatever. I won't be able to play because I'm holding the phone with one hand.
Go for it. While you do that, Alex, that's sick. Oh hell yeah, Alex. Let me ask you. Last chance to pick. Sean, Hamzat, who's winning?
I'm picking Hamzat. But it's gonna be crazy.
Submission.
I'll have the.
Go ahead, Lo. My bad, Lo. You there? Oh, there we go. I can see it now. Oh,
yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm just watching the TV. I just want to show you what the game looked like. Whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me see it.
Oh, you want to see the in-game play? Hold on. Let me connect it to the holder. Hold on. Let me show you real quick, Mario.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah.
No,
but,
you're good, Alex. Lowe's gonna show me something real quick with the game. He wants to show me the gameplay. I want to see this shit.
Yeah, how smooth
Okay.
it looks, bro. Way smoother than Undisputed. You can see it?
Yeah, I see it.
All right, I'm gonna show you some little bit of gameplay.
Oof.
Look at the camera angle. It looks like you're watching on TV.
Yeah, that's way faster and smoother.
And to land your punches, you got to make sure you're at the right distance. It's very realistic. You there?
Yo, the PBC ring looks fire.
Yeah.
It looks fire. Yo, even the fucking audience looks good, bro. Man, this is a way better game
Bro,
than
when I pause
Fight
it,
Night Champion.
I'm going to pause it and show you
Or
the
look
instant
like
replay, and I'm going to move the camera around. You can see the Showtime logo. Look at the tattoos on Tio. Look at the tattoos
yo,
on Tank, bro.
that's what I love about these mod games is that, you know, you don't have to get like approval or nothing, you know what I mean? Because it's all in-house shit. So you could use all that real shit.
And the thing is, Mario, remember this?
Oh, that's sick, bro.
Look at the Showtime logo. Look at this. Hold on. Let me find this. Look, T-Mobile Arena, right?
Yeah.
And it's Showtime.
Stop, bro.
Yeah. And the thing about this game,
that's sick, dog.
this is a mod of
sick.
Fight Night Champion, but they actually beefed up the graphics a little bit to make it look as close to next gen as possible. So this actually looks better than the Fight Night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah. No, it really does, bro. I appreciate you showing this to me. Hey, big dog,
Definitely.
hit me up with the link on it so I could get the Discord, dog.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta what can I send it to?
Whatever. You can send it to my email. It's just mariomunguia@yahoo.com. You can send it to me on IG, whatever you want. Yeah,
I can send you the link for the Discord. You join the Discord, the Revival team, and then you just get on that. You know how to deal with Discord and all that. It gives you updates. Whenever they update in the game, they'll put a link out. And these people, they're hands-on. You can communicate with. I gave these people so much advice, Mario, because these are young, you know,
hey,
brainiacs.
You're a real one for that, bro. You're a real one for that.
I'm the one that told them.
Need, Lo. That's what they need, right? Because these kids, they can do it. They can make anything. But they weren't around in the HBO Showtime era. Like, they know so much about gaming and how to build games that they don't really have room in their brain for like actually how fucking these sports work or whatever, right? So they need people like you. That's how the Undisputed game got over the finish line. It was because people like you continued to help. You know, I was throwing suggestions, Mario. No, that's what they need. That's what they need.
When they first started the game, they had a few new fighters. They still had the old fighters, and they were talking about but they left it open. They said, listen, anybody that has any suggestions, we're trying to fill up the roster and add whatever fighters, you know, that's relevant, whatever. So I told them, I said, you got to bring in Pitbull Cruz. They already had T.O., Devin, Shakur, Ryan, the popular guys. I said, you got to get Keyshawn Davis. You got to get Gary Antoine Russell. You got to get Hitchens. You got to get Isak Cruz.
Hey,
and every few months they do updates. Yeah,
for real.
They be doing updates, and then you just download. You just got to get yourself either a PC or a gaming laptop, something with enough power capability to hold it down. And once again, I know you computer.
I'm running Nvidia 7. This is built to go. I've been running.
What kind of graphic card you got?
The what's it called? Is it, how do you say it? Nvidia?
I'm new to all this shit, Mario. I'm be honest. I know my graphic card is I got a 4050 graphic card, but there's other ones that's way more, even stronger.
Yeah, it's Nvidia, the GP or the 7. Yeah, 7. That's what it was. See, ChatGPT told me I could go with the 5 series because it runs the 570, the RTX 570, and the
and you can attach a controller to it.
So
you can set it up with the
that's
emulator.
how I run mine. No, that's how I run mine all the time. Oh shit. Yo, Dawson is winning this fight with just spamming a kick. Holy shit.
Yeah, I got my PS5 controller on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I would use. Yeah, Champo, I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna keep watching Backlash. Are you gonna
yeah.
You gonna play? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off right now. I'll probably get on later. I'm gonna watch Backlash right now and
all right, man. Anytime,
bro. Be safe. All right, salute.
You. Hell yeah.
Yo, Mario, man. I think the UK did something to Morel, man. Morel doesn't.
What? Give me the conspiracy. Give it to me, Alex.
Bro, I know you were looking for stupid opinions, man. I heard what you said earlier, but man, I think they did something to screw him up because there's no way a dude like that who was winging punches like that
What
did him like
happened,
that
Alex? What happened? What
in
happened?
his
He
first
was in the
fight in the UK.
he was in control. He was cruising, you could say. It wasn't the best performance, but he was in control. Alex, what happened? One round, and you saw that jab shook his neck back, bro.
I don't know, man. He was lackadaisical. I don't know if they
What you think they got to his water?
Hey, I said that to a UK channel earlier today, and they were heated. They went on like a 30-minute
I bet
rant.
they were, champ. I bet they were. Yo, but you know what I didn't like though? I didn't like that what's his name? The Campbell, he had it so the margin so wide for Dubois, bro. He gave him like one round. The round he knocked him down in, that was it. Have you seen the scorecards for the fight yet?
Yeah, but it to me after the knockdowns, it seemed Dubois was like he was the more polished guy, man.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. But I still think Wardley won a couple of rounds. Like I think Dubois was in control, but I here's the thing: I think he won more than the round that he knocked him down in the first. I think he won more than that round. I'll say that. Yo, Mex, hey Alex, Mex wants to know if this if the UFC is gonna be worth it. The fight.
Hell yeah, hell yeah,
hell yeah, bro, hell yeah. Hey, everybody kept talking shit this week. All my boxing friends, they're like, "Yeah, you're hyped up for a fight that's just gonna be boring anyway, bro." I wanted to smack them. You know why? Because they were there, bro. That night, Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva delivered a fucking madhouse of a match. They said in UFC. And this is how you know they're not MMA fans and they're only boxing fans, Alex. They said in UFC, the grudge matches are never good. I said, what? What are you talking about? Grudge matches built the sport. But these are casuals.
No. The thing is, the grudge matches don't meet expectations most of the time. It's not that they're bad fights. It's that they don't meet the expectations of the level of hate.
Well said. Well said. And look, you know, it's like, I'll be honest, it's the casual fans' fault most of the time. Like, I knew what was going to happen in the Conor McGregor fight. I knew. Like, I knew. I mean, I didn't know, but I knew. You know what I mean? Like, I knew what was going to happen with Anderson Silva, Chael Sonnen. I didn't think Chael Sonnen would, you know, have as much success that first fight as he did. But I knew. I knew it was only going to be a matter of time. And so it's their fault for thinking it's going to be so close. Yo, so what did you think of the heavyweight fight, Alex? Dubois and Wardley.
It was a good fight, you know, but I don't think either of those. I equate Daniel Dubois to like I'm forgetting the name, but he was like one of those champions that were like with Don King, but he was like one of those paper champions that were like not on Tyson's levels, or Herbie something.
Herbie. Oh, why does that sound so familiar? I'll look it up.
Yeah. He was like a champion, but he never fought any of the top guys, and he would get knocked out one fight and then get the championship again by winning another fight just because he was a little bit crafty. Daniel Dubois is crafty, man. So he's good, man.
Yeah, no. He definitely is. That jab looks so fucking good, dude. It really, really did. And it really, I think, was the difference maker in the fight. I'm not saying that the jabs landed were the most powerful or damaging punches. What I am saying is that it solidified him from breaking Wardley's momentum, right? That fight could have easily been over in the first round, right? Dubois could have panicked. Wardley could have continued coming forward. There are a lot of things that could have happened. The fact that Dubois was able to stay calm, use the jab. I mean, by the third round, you could see Dubois was the guy. Oh, beautiful right hand landed.
Right there. I think it's half.
Oh, he's lining him up.
The black and Lemon.
Yeah. There we go. I saw lemon and I saw black, and I was like, I think maybe it's settled. But yeah, they're half and
Oh.
half, and then the fries.
All right, thank you very much.
No worries. Good.
Yes, everything's great. Yeah, I got my wings right here. Look at that.
Awesome, champ. Hell yeah.
Yummy.
Hell yeah.
But it's damn hot, man. Damn. Burn
Yeah,
my
I hate
hand.
when they come way too hot. Yeah, fuck yeah. That's why you gotta have the cold beer ready.
So let me get your last prediction. What is John Cena's announcement?
His announcement is gonna be how much we're gonna get to pay for my club WWE. That's what it's gonna be. And
What if
everybody's
he
gonna get mad for
announces-
calling it earth-shattering.
What if he announces he's the chairman of WWE?
Oh, that would be sick. I would love that. If he if they did like a power struggle thing, oh, that would be sick. But the only thing is he said for fans and for the WWE universe. That's why I never thought it was going to be anything gimmick, because he said it was going to be the biggest thing for the fans. So I was like,
Yeah,
oh, it's going to be the
You
price
know what's
point.
right?
That's got to be the next thing too.
Awesome. Oh wait, I
what's
just
that?
saw we had napkins. I was like,
They're right there for you.
awesome. Thank you.
Oh shit, Asuka and Io. Is Asuka leaving too?
What happened?
What is going on? Asuka's like waving. Is Asuka retiring? What is going on? Champ, appreciate you, Lo. Appreciate you, champ.
Oh yeah, my people are about to get here. So
Hey, Alex.
Mario.
Huh?
Can you
What up, champ?
when I leave, can you speak on the rumors of Shakur and Devin and Teo be announced at the same time signing to Zupa? Thank you very much. See ya.
Champ.
Yeah,
Champ.
thank you.
Yo,
No, I'm
that
good.
was Alex. Shout out to him. Shout out to Alex the champ. He said he wants to know about the rumor that Devin Haney, Shakur, and Teofimo will all announce society with Zufa. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all here. Y'all know I've been covering the sport of boxing for a long time now. Actually had my 10-year anniversary last year. No, the year before. So it's officially been over a decade since I became a journalist within boxing. Oh, they just promoted the Zuffa boxing card on BackLash. Now there is a lot of talk right now about the Devin Shakur Teo stuff. And I can tell you that while the Devin Haney Teo $100 million rumor was squashed by Teo, and while Shakur also squashed their rumors, which is, by the way, goes to what you were bringing up, Alex, not but a few weeks ago, when you were saying why Shakur continued to stop. Oh, he's got that indie. Oh, never mind, he doesn't. You said, why is Shakur doing this? Why is Shakur, killing everybody's buzz, basically. And I said that there's only two reasons you do that, right? And this isn't the best answer in the world. It's a little frustrating to say this, but the truth is there's only two reasons that I've found in my career why a fighter will, tell everybody or shit on a fight that is being rumored to happen. Number one, because that fight is not going to happen. And not only is the fight not happening, but there is another fight on the table that's less appealing. So you don't want fans to think, oh, Shakur is going to fight Shakur is going to fight Haney next. Oh, he is. Oh, holy shit. And then it ends up being Shakur and somebody else, because that fight either was not really being negotiated and or fell through. And so you don't ever let people know. That's one of the most frustrating things about boxing is the secrets are so not well kept that we get teases, and ultimately when they don't follow through, it's us that's stuck handling the blue balls. So I don't know. I can tell you that those numbers didn't come from nowhere. Well, the numbers might have, but the rumors didn't come from nowhere. And I can tell you that none of this is new. Zuffa's been aggressively chasing 6 or 7 fighters aggressively. And they reportedly signed one of the ones that they wanted, but have yet to sign the other. Dana said that they're doing the Fury and AJ fight. So, yeah, Alex, it's just a matter of time. All right, John Cena's out here, guys. Let's see what this record-breaking announcement's going to be. Oh, Alex. Uh-oh. He said, what's going to be the next phase of my career? One more match. They're chanting fucking marks. Oh, no, they're not. No, y'all are all fucking marks in Tampa. Plus, that's kind of close to where Epstein's at. Oh, he's still alive. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. The hell, you fucking set that up from the beginning. Look what Beck said. But Mario, as we know, where there's smoke, there's fire. Zuffa's up to something big. That was the point I was making. Thank you, Mex. And Mex has been in this boxing game for a very long time, and he knows that. I'm not saying the $100 million is true. Not at all. In fact, I highly doubt it. What I am saying is where there's smoke, there's fire. And what I am saying is I have been hearing from specific sources that I've had since I started, or since I've became a journalist, and that I've always kept because I've always treated them well. They've always treated me well. And I can tell you that they've been chasing 6 to 7 fighters. They're chasing 6, 7 fighters very, very hard, and there is definitely some kindling in the campfire. What? A champion? Bye-bye Elimination Chamber. He said he's going to make it special. Wait, what? John Cena Classic, aka Cyber Sunday, fucking hilarious, Max. Damn, I have a good joke, but I'm too high to think of it. It's going to take hustle. It's going to take loyalty, and it's going to take respect to get this belt. But like my career, after you do that, booking in WWE will make sure that no one can see you. That was a terrible joke. Well, you're not in control of that, so yeah. So did the king. So did the King of the Ring. King of the Ring also wanted to be every year, and guess what? It wasn't. Mech said, "I can lose the match and win this championship. What is this what in the participation trophy shit is this?" Hilarious. Yo, if you wanted to have this crowd shit their pants, you'd have Oba go out there and just put John down like hard. Oba. He lost his virginity in Tampa. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe. Max said, "What time does Dynamite come on again?" Oh shit! Yep, swinging a miss. It sounds like he got those marks back now, though. Yeah, this is gonna be over by 8 for sure. But I think it was always gonna be over by 8 because the UFC starts at 8. Funny how that era is gone, where they used to go against each other. John Cena's announcement sucked. John Cena's announcement, it fucking sucked. What the hell? There's another little guy there. They're everywhere. He had to have been in the match, right? There's not just a little guy in the fucking front row on the night that all the little people in wrestling got work. No, come on. Stop it. Oh my God. They're drinking a mug root beer. Can they stop sending these fucking mascots out? Here's the thing. If you're going to keep sending these mascots out, somebody needs to go out there and squash them. Somebody literally needs to go out there and take off the mug root beer dog's head. Like, just snap it off. Yo, I cannot believe it wasn't a WWE club announcement. But another random tournament, hooray. We are going to introduce an award that even though someone else wins the contest. Bro, this is crazy. So you're going to have a tournament, right? No. And he didn't even say it was a tournament, did he? He said basically that it's a tournament to or you have to qualify for the event, like his first Saturday Night main event, right? Which turns out was a soft launch, I guess. And then you're gonna have a match at the John Cena event, and then they're gonna vote on who the John Cena winner is. So based on the work they do in the match will determine how the fans decide is what they're hoping. Here's what's definitely going to happen. They are going to end up voting Otis, who loses in the first match in like a minute, just to fuck things up. That's what's going to happen. So I do not buy this bullshit that they're going to let the crowd fucking decide. No, you're not. Stop. Mario will award it to the guy who really wanted to win it the most. I'll tell you what, I'll award it to the guy that most reminds me of Bret Hart, because that guy's probably already the best. It's an episode of Collision, pretty much. Dude, Matt has been mad at AEW lately, and it hasn't even been that bad, although the Will Ospreay stuff is weird. I will say this, the Will Ospreay stuff doesn't make a whole lot of sense storyline-wise, but from the perspective of like just narrative, it's not bad. It's not bad. Like what they're actually doing isn't bad. Like what it means to the overall story or program and what it means to the overall presentation of AEW TV from week to week, it's not really hitting there. And by the way, I had no idea until this week that there was even a fucking show on Sunday. No idea. Yeah, those votes will be as real as the Taboo Tuesday votes. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, hey Max, you ready for a boxing joke? Hey, these votes are gonna be as meaningful as Floyd's poll on who he should fight next when Amir Khan won and he fucking ducked him. The Will Ospreay stuff makes zero fucking sense whatsoever. Yeah, no. Storyline wise, it doesn't make any sense. But like the idea that like here's a guy who had his style, right? That a lot of people love, but a lot of people hate, right? That indie style and the flips and the kicks and the all that, right? And then now he's being trained by like the anti that style, right? And like he's responding. So it's like, oh, this whole time you thought these guys were the bad guys, but it turns out maybe they have the answer for the next chapter in your career. Like maybe they're the ones that can help you stay fresh and stay injured free. Like I think that's a very interesting narrative. Again, it doesn't make any sort of fucking sense for the storyline that listen, here's the thing. The continuity doesn't work. That's the problem. The continuity doesn't work with that. But again, I think that the segments are entertaining. So he didn't announce anything about it, right? Like he didn't announce the date or anything or where or what's it called or nothing like that. Imagine Brett came back to the Fed after the screw job and made Vince his manager because Vince wants to make him better. Yeah, it's not the exact same, but it is the same. You're right. Yeah, it's kind of the same. Yeah, it is exactly the same. Because I was gonna say no because Vince gave, and I was like, no, he didn't. He didn't give a shit, and neither should have Mox, but who knows? Oh, we're going to Clash in Italy where Gunther's going to waste his fucking favor. Imagine this. Imagine you're a rapper, right? You're a rapper and you have the ability to get any favor you want answered by Dr. Dre, right? And you go up to Dr. Dre and you don't say, hey, can you get Eminem to feature on this album? Or, hey, can you and Snoop make another Dre Day track and for me, and it's going to be my song and y'all are featured? You know, not, hey, can you sign me to your fucking label? Hey, can you get Jimmy Iovine's weirdo ass to come and listen to my music? Hey, can you tell me what actually happened with you and Eazy-E? Because I heard he beat your ass. No, none of that. No, you're going to say, hey, can you help me get from one place to the other? And also, how does Paul have that even? Whatever. I don't care. I'm not mad. Alex said he's satisfied with the announcement. Here's the thing. I'm satisfied that it wasn't what I thought it was. I was sure it was going to be a Club WWE announcement on the price packaging. I was confident. And by the way, y'all know the whole Gunther challenging Cody is just to get everybody off the scent of Brock Lesnar, who's definitively not retired. Definitively. Here's how you know that Brock Lesnar's not retired, right? For all the people that were like, oh, he had his WrestleMania moment. What are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. And so what? So what? You think that this new TKO version of WWE gives a fuck? What did Cena just say? What did he just say? He literally said, hey guys, you remember that show that we booked as the last time? The last time is now, the last time forever tour, remember? And we told you this was going to be the last time ever. Book it, read it, say it, swear on the Bible. It is the last time. And what were his exact words tonight? Hey, remember that night, everybody? Let's do it again. That's literally what he said, which translates to Ari Emanuel just tugged at my leash and made me come out here to tell y'all that we're going to try to run that same fucking thing back. Because we made a shit ton of money that night, and we just need to make a shit ton of money again, and we don't have the ability to make good creative. So we're gonna send John Cena out there and literally rebook a thing that was supposed to be for the last time. And again, I understand John Cena's not wrestling, but the scarcity of the idea, I would be super. No, I wouldn't be super pissed. I actually am happy about it. You want to switch from your indie style? Oh God. You want to switch from your indie style so you go to Train by the Deathmatch guy? Yeah, I guess that's I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Well, but see, that's your or our narrative as IWC and online, right? We are like, oh, you're already like the crazy indie guy. Why are you going to go to the crazy deathmatch indie guy? But in story narrative, it's a wrestler who has a very dangerous style learning to be dangerous, not to put himself in danger in his match, but he's learning now to be dangerous, right? He's no longer going to, I'm not saying this, but I'm saying like it could be a direction where he's no longer going to do these moves that are fucking amazing, but he ends up hurting himself just as much as his opponent. Now he's going to do like an old-fashioned headlock with a fucking fork. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying. Look at Big E flexing that he still has a job. That's fucked up. I'd ask Dr. Dre for a one-night stand with Chanel West Coast from Ridiculousness. How would Dr. Dre even facilitate that? Rob Diedrich, I think, yes, but did they move Brock on the roster page? Yes, they moved him the first day or the second day. They moved him by Raw. By Raw, he was moved, but it's exactly what you would do to throw us off the scent. Wouldn't he already be dangerous? You would think he would. I swear to God, Jehovah, Allah, and Al Heyman, if Zilla comes out, I'm going to crash the fuck out. Oh, yeah, Mex. You and like 80% of people online, I think. Yeah, nobody seems to want Zilla, and yet everybody brought up Zilla. It's crazy. Mex said that's pretty gross, Alex. Listen, I'll say this. Chanel West Coast is very pretty, obviously. But yeah, man, I don't know if I could fucking deal with that. Here's the thing. I'm a really funny guy. Like, I'm super funny, like in my natural habitat. And oddly enough, it's girls that find me super hilarious, right? Like, I'm not the best looking guy, right? I'm not the most jacked or fit person. I'm not the tallest guy in the world. I'm certainly not the youngest guy in the world. But what I am is funny as shit. And so ultimately, I would make her laugh so much that thoughts of murder would come to mind. Not me of her, me of my ears. I would just start going, ring, ring, ring. It looked like I was slapping myself with this. Her laugh would fuck it up for me instantly. Soft. Yep. Instantly soft from her laugh. I agree. Yeah, Chanel West Coast is pretty ran through. God, Jesus. Why did I put that? I know. Why did I start reading? Mario was out laughing him up them panties, eh? Mario was out laughing him out they panties. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, for me, it was more, I have a very good ability to like, code switch. I know that's not the most enduring thing in the world, but it does help you pick up girls. Like if I show up to a bar, clearly I'm not dressed like an emo, but if I see an emo girl and like she's smoking and I'm like, hey, what's up? Man, you know who I think is super underrated? The Smiths. And she's like, gulp, gulp. Oh God, I hope my wife didn't hear that. Oh, Matt had Mex had a really good Mex. I'm going to use this too. Had a really good question. He said, "You're going somewhere with your mom and your wife. Who sits in the front?" That's a very good question. And I'll tell you why it's a good question. It's a good question because that answer and the way the person answers it, you'd be able to learn everything. You'd be able to learn about not everything, but you'd be able to learn a little bit about how he was raised, his childhood, whether he's scared of his wife or his mom still, what respect means to you and your family, right? And how you were raised to see it and then navigate around it in a world that doesn't line up in terms of what is respectful and what's not, or what manners are and what's not. They're just not universal anymore. So I don't know. I think it's a very interesting sociological question. I really do. And now here comes Dodge Ram to tell you just how fake the live crowd's noise is. I'd rather hear Kathy Griffin moan than Chanel West Coast. Jesus Christ. Kathy seems like a giver too. Definitely a giver. Jesus Christ, Mex. I bet if we asked Ash if you were funny, she would say in his own way, or if you like that sort of thing. Yes, because the wife never wants you to be funny. Here's the thing. Women know that men are stupid when it comes to what they find attractive or what they want, right? Men don't understand women's needs. Men can understand their woman's needs, but men in general don't understand collectively the needs of a woman. So then what ends up happening is we have a messed up sense of what women want, right? Like we think, oh, penis size. Not true. Not to say that, obviously it's not to say women want like a small penis. I'm just saying, like, when I was a kid, I thought like women were like craving 12 inches, right? That was the narrative in school and amongst the guys and in the locker room. And then you get older and then you find out they're like, no, that's fucking terrible, right? And so then and then you think like hair and like just like superficial stuff. And while all those things have to do with attractiveness and general attractiveness, ultimately true attractiveness is a singular experience, right? That's why people have fetishes, right? Some people are into feet, some people are into spandex, I don't know, some people are into balloons, I don't know, whatever people are into, but some people are into different things. So it's to say, oh, well, you could say Pamela Anderson's attractive or hot, but you can't say that like she would be the number one guy everyone would want to bang. Not at all, So we don't know what those things are, but girls do. And girls know that making another girl laugh is a intimate exchange. It's an exchange of intimacy at a level that's socially acceptable. So, you can't like start rubbing a girl's ass or nipples in public to turn them on, right? You go to jail, but you can keep making her laugh. And ultimately, your best shot is that making them laugh. So, yeah, your wife doesn't want you to be funny, because if you're funny, then you're more attractive to other women. And then, that's it's a jealousy, not jealousy. It's a natural thing. That was Matt that asked that. Yeah, I remember. I remember when Zilla went viral in his very first wrestling match. I declared him a future WrestleMania main eventer. I stand by it. He has it. Yeah, champ. I think so too. I just don't think here's the thing. I do agree Zilla is a star, a potential star. I do agree that he has seemingly a high ceiling. That said, though, I don't think he's ready. And I'm not saying he's not ready because he's not ready. I'm saying the company's not ready. What they did with the Samoans, dude, and trying to keep the bloodline relevant with the NWO Wolfpack, dude, that shit did not work. And it made it worse. And so just bringing in another Samoan feels two things. It feels desperate, but the other thing it feels is stupid, because you just lost two of them from there, right? JC Mateo and Tongaloa. And I mean, not Tongaloa. Yeah, Tongaloa, right? Yeah, Tama Tonga's still there, right? So you have those situations where it's like, I wouldn't want to bring him in, because that's the best way to make him feel like everyone else, right? I will wait, because he's still super young, and bring him in at a time where he can feel new again, fresh again. I mean, we just had tall ass Tonga debut, like a year ago or some shit. The correct answer is you make your wife drive and you sit in the back. Oh, yo, playing 4D chess at all times, bro. This is why Matt needs to stop fucking around with sports and start doing like life advice, bro. Alex, you're backing Zilla and Chanel West Coast. You might be missing 2 letters off of it. Shit. That was a good one. Some people are into wrestling. I'll say these. If you have fucked up toes or teeth, it don't matter how hot you are. Wait, you mean funny? Because if you have fucked up teeth, then no one's going to think you're traditionally hot. But I will say this. I've seen dudes... Listen to me. When I tell you, I've seen guys with one eye, literally one eye, they weren't eye patch, but still, I've seen guys with one eye pull bad fucking chicks, right? Just like in wrestling, you could say, oh, he has the it factor as it pertains to wrestling, or like any sort of entertainment. That's a thing too in the single world. Like, you can have it, right? It doesn't mean that it's going to get you laid every night. It just means that it keeps you in the ball game. You know what I mean? Like, there's no coming back at the bar after the bad impression. You make a bad impression, that's it. I mean, you could try, but more than likely you're going to either bother her, get to a point where she's going to be like, bro, can you fuck off? And so being able to keep everything casual and keep it on their terms and not feel pursued ultimately makes them pursue you. So it's like, I'm just funny. I'm just going to keep making people laugh. I'm just going to keep saying things that are funny. And then she's registering, oh, look, he's able to command a room. He's able to make people pay attention to him and respond to what he's saying. And he's not even giving me the time of day. Oh my God, I love him. I mean, I'm not saying it's that easy, but have whatever fetish or addiction you want. Try telling a woman you're fucking, watch wrestling and see what she says. Yo. Oh, I love those ticks. See, dude, Matt, those are awesome TikTok ideas. You should do those. Like, I remember the one where there was that one that went viral. He's like reliving me and my wife's or reliving the night my future wife came back to my place for the first time. And then it's like showing her my bedroom as a 30-year-old man who's an adult wrestling fan. And then the girl opens the door and she's like that. And it's like Roman Reigns, WWE championship belts, posters, shirts, like everything, right? Figs, everything. And then she looks at him, and then she does the Roman Reigns, the acknowledge me, and she jumps, wraps his legs around him, and then I guess they bone on off camera is what you're supposed to assume. But yeah, that's horny content is what you call that. Zilla has it if you put Matt. You can't steal Mex's jokes, Matt. You just stole his joke, and I literally put it on the screen. The fucking botchmania Tongaloa. Yeah, no shit. I'm asking about hot women. Why would I be looking at men's toes or teeth? Oh, I thought you were saying that you could be as funny or as hot as you want, but if you have fucked up toes or teeth, a woman's not fucking with you. That's what I thought you were saying. My bad. And I don't know what you were saying. Why are you looking at my toes in Houston? Were you looking at? Oh, and no. What are you talking about? No. Oh, no. You're misunderstanding what I was saying because I misunderstood what you were saying. I don't know what you were saying now, but I thought you were saying that you like basically I thought you were making the argument that everybody makes that like it doesn't matter how good your personality is if this aspect of your outward appearance is fucked up, right? Which yeah, maybe not. Yeah, nothing dries the panties faster than a poster of Bret Hart. Dude, first of all, let me tell you this. I dated several girls who at some point found out that I was a boxing, wrestling, MMA fan, whatever. And then inevitably they would ask me, who's your favorite wrestler, right? Because a lot of of the girls that would ask that would have like brothers or cousins or younger uncles that watched wrestling, you know, in the Attitude Era or like maybe like shortly after like Ruthless Aggression. So they would have some sort of like names in their head, right? Stone Cold, The Rock, Ultimate Warrior, Hogan, whatever era, however old they were. And I will tell you, when I gave my answer, Bret Hart, more time. In fact, no girl ever said this about any other wrestler except for Bret. They would say, 3 girls I remember saying, "Oh, I get why you liked him. He was a hottie then and now." And it's like, oh, they recognize there's something about him that they find appealing. And he doesn't give off the aggressive energy of like a warrior. Like you invite a girl over and you have an Ultimate Warrior on your poster. She's pulling out the mace. She's pretty sure you're going to try to keep her in her basement. You bring her over and she sees them pink and black attack. Yo, she's like, I'm telling you, try it. Wear a t-shirt of Bret. Let me tell you, I could wear a t-shirt and underwear, and the t-shirt is down to my knees, and the underwear are tidy whities, and that Bret Hart will have her. Nope, there's my wife. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. If it wasn't for Quentin Tarantino, nobody would think feet are weird. He gave it a bad name. No, not true. Not true at all. Wait, Quentin Tarantino? I thought you were talking about Road Trip. What movie did Quentin Tarantino do with feet? But that's not true at all. First of all, everybody's always thought foot fetishes are weird. But the point is that foot fetishes aren't weird because we've done enough studies to realize that both genders find feet as a something to distinguish between attraction. So like you said, if you have fucked up feet, you know, that's going to be a problem for some people. And it's true. Like, all you have to do is ask someone, well, do you want fucked up feet? Like, would you want a girl whose feet are all fucked up, or would you want someone who has like a nice pedicure and blah, blah, like here's the thing. If you say you don't like feet, it's probably because you have like a really fucked up bad foot fetish where that's all you like. Like, you don't even want to see a girl naked. You just want to see her toes and that's it. That right there is what you don't want people to think of you. But truthfully, everybody has an opinion of attraction on that. Uh-oh, Jacob got him. Oh, that table did not break well. I'll be honest. He was definitely looking at your toes. This guy played friendly and cooked out to stare at my toes poolside. You know what? I want my fajitas back since you said that. I want you to shed them and throw them out and throw them up and put them in a package and send them back to me for saying that. He said, and your boy Adam was staring at Doomy's toes. Why is everybody staring at toes now? I don't understand. What did you mix up that I said? They look at it and they see what Playgirl, why pick, wait. They look at it and say, I see why Playgirl picked Sean. No. Playgirl picked Sean because he was homosexual. Or they thought he was, I mean. Yo, the crowd seems pretty into this match, but I'll be honest, it feels like copy and paste of exactly what I thought was going to be the booking. Can you just hurry up and bring Jay out so he can turn? Uh-oh, here comes the roar. Oh shit, Jacob popped up with the Samoan body slam. Oh, Jacob hits the suplex. Momentum took him off. He's got the pin. 1, 2, and Roman kicks out. I guess so much for we're not going back to the false finishes. No girl ever said that to you. Really said Sean. No, they didn't. Stop. Now, you know what? It sounds like y'all guys like Sean and thought he was sexy. That's what I'm hearing. Listen, if you thought his song was nothing but pure facts, I'm not judging, champs. I'm not judging. All I'm telling you is in my experience. How about this? What if we do this? All right. What if they don't have to show their faces? Obviously, we can just have them use the mic. Why don't we all take turns bringing our wives on? And no, I don't trust y'all. Y'all are going to manipulate it. I was going to say we show them a picture of Sean, we show them a picture of Brett, and we see, which ones they get more horned up for, right? No, we can't use our wives because it'd be cheating. Because Ash has already told me she thought Sean looks. Well, I can't use the word that she said that she thinks Sean looks like, but I can tell you that she'd definitely pick Brett because I mean she's got great taste. What can I say? It's the mustache that makes all the girl. It's the mustache all the girls must have. No, I mean they must have it because I date girls with mustaches. No, I'm just kidding. The pecan. God damn it, Matt! You son of a bitch, dude. God damn it. Don't Google that, kids. Yes, please don't. Mario, like, hell yeah, I suck. What the hell? Matt, next, you've been on the toast thing for a while now. It's not even for what people do. Because if you don't take care of your feet, what else do you not take care of? Exactly. Yeah, if a woman doesn't take care of her feet, I automatically assume other areas are also not well maintained. Yeah, like their hands. No, I'm just kidding. Like, see a motherfucker who doesn't have shape. Who doesn't shave his neck, I know for a fact he don't got deodorant on. That's a pretty decent guess. Mario was the type of guy to take a woman on a date to Dave and Buster's to only sit at the bar to let her know he doesn't play games. That was a good one. Next, I don't trust you either. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We got to find a way to get a pool of women. It would be great if it would be like a range, right? Like maybe like 24 to like, I don't know, 60, 50, something like that. A wide range is what I'm trying to say, because I believe that once the data comes back, you will find that a one Bret Hart is the guy that makes the ladies undry. Oh my God, I wish I never said that. Uh-oh, he's going for the tongue and death grip. He's using the tongue and death grip. That's only for people when you're in a bar against 8 men and they all want to suck it. No, I'm just kidding. That's what I thought Roman was going to say that night. He's like, you don't use that on family. You use that at the bar when you're drunk as shit and you don't realize it's a gay bar and all the guys are coming at you. And it's like, wait, what? This sounds like a very specific situation that happened to you, Roman. I've been really coming together on these jokes, Mario. That was a really good one. Be honest, you didn't hear that anywhere? Because that was really good. I'll be honest. I was gonna give you credit, but then I was like, nah, that's probably like a fun, like a famous, like a joke or a real something. That's it. 3. Oh shit! Jacob kicked out again, bro. Yo, Roman is tweaked, bro. Roman is tweaked. He does not know how to beat who the Usos labeled the most dangerous Samoan in their bloodline. We can pull 1% of women that both our channels have. That's enough. Wait, you got 1%? Damn, how'd you get that many? No, I was playing. No, honestly, I'd probably have less than 1%. I don't know. I know very few women watch my show. I think what it is, and it's not that I know plenty of women who like my content and who have enjoyed my content for years. But they know me. And they're like people who like I eventually like got to know, like, you know, other journalists or publicists or whatever. I just feel like a girl would, oh, there it is, 3. Yeah, that was all right. That was actually a pretty good match, but it doesn't put over the tongue and death grip very well, does it? Jacob Fatu should have had a video package using Mexican OTs. Need that. Oh, yeah, you said that. You booked that other day, too. Yeah, that would have been dope. Yo, shout out to the 3,500 of you watching live right now. I very much appreciate it. Live on TikTok, Twitch, X, and I think IG still, but for sure TikTok, YouTube, X, and Twitch. Uh-oh, and now Jacob's crashing out. Do me a favor, if you can, please hit the sub, hit the follow, join us. We're live every single Monday through Thursday. We go live on YouTube, Twitch, X, IG, and TikTok. I'm live on Twitch all 4 days. And Mondays we do the weekend recap, recapping all of the what the hell? The referee just took a crazy bump and also told him he was ready, but that's all right. Yeah, anyway, please hit that sub, please hit that follow. Uh-oh, the hurricane. Damn, he just took, oh, fuck, his head just bounced, bro. Yeah, the ref pulling Fatu hair was kind of feminine, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, who did he just throw out? Was that Pierce? I mean, y'all guys didn't even cover Roman up. You just gave him another full shot to him. What's the matter, mama? Come on. Come on. Maybe does she need more time? Oh, okay. She stuck her head in. She was like this. This is a lame finish. It's like nothing. The hell? Fatu is like not doing anything different. What is he doing? Is he biting his own fingers? Roman said, bro, you know you're gonna tape up your fingers tonight, right? Because that shit tasted like hot Cheetos and balls. All right, here comes Jacob Fatu again. And that was weird. He jumped into the Tongan death grip, which was unnecessary. Wow, that was shit. Shout out to Mex. He said Fatu is now doing 1998 Ken Shamrock. That's a good one. Hey, at least he's done being Steve Blackman. Matt said this is ass, and it was. Listen, guys, I want to thank you all so much, seriously, for kicking it with me, as many people as you did. I am tapped into the phone with the UFC, so I can't check the subs right now, but I know we had at least a dozen because I got them. I got the notifications, but at least a dozen, at least 12 across the 4 platforms that we're on. So I'll take it, guys. But it would be super, super awesome if you could just hit that sub button, if you could just hit that follow button. Like I said, we're live Monday through Thursday and every single weekend for all the big pay-per-views and PLEs. In fact, we're going to come right back for UFC 328 here in just a few minutes. I'm going to finish up my recap. Remember, you can go to fightsatw.com, read all my recaps for SmackDown and Raw, as well as every PLE, and we will be posting the BackLash Tampa PLE recap here in just a few and give you a breakdown of all my thoughts on the card. But you can go to Fights ATW and follow for the boxing, the wrestling, the MMA, all the combat sports news, betting, all that stuff, and exclusive constantly, because Abe is one of the hardest workers in the game right now. You know, ran to the Pacquiao show to get some, stuff from him. He has an exclusive with Edgar Berlanga right now. He had an exclusive with Nikita and with Nakatani and his trainer. And so, yeah, go there, do yourself a favor, make it your one-stop shop for all your combat sports needs by bookmarking it and checking it daily. So anyway, I said sub, I said follow, I said like, I said shout out to everybody, but specific shout outs to Machine Gun Matt, who came through and kicked it with us for the watch along for the Wardley and Dubois fight. And you can go back and do the rewatch. It's on YouTube and X on the playback on my main channel. So go and you can do that. We talked about the fight. We talked a lot about the fight. So yeah, I think at minute 38 or 40 is when the fight is over and we begin talking about it as a subject or topic. But anyway, we'll be back in about 30 minutes, I want to say. But we'll be live for UFC 328, Sean Strickland, Hamzat Chimaev, the fight that has gotten so fucking crazy. This is a blood feud for to settle all blood feuds, apparently. But anyway, I appreciate you all. Supermex, thank you so much for being in the chat. Low Nose Boxing, you are the champ. Appreciate you for getting me into the Discord and hooking me up. That game looks so awesome. If y'all didn't get to see it, go back to the hour 15 mark. No, hour 30 mark. And Low showed us the Fight Night mod game that they have. Awesome roster. So yeah, what time is Dynamite? Mex. That was a good one. Anyway, we're gonna leave it there, guys. We'll be back in 30. So you got to hit the follow, you got to hit the sub if you want to come back, and turn on your notifications. That way you know exactly when we're live Monday through Thursday, as well as for all the big pay-per-views and PLEs. Like I said, 30 minutes, but if you follow or sub and turn that notification on, then it doesn't matter what time I say because you'll be notified. But anyway, Infight and FX, all platforms, YouTube, TikTok, X, Twitch. Until 30 minutes from now, peace.